Hello everyone! It's us. It is
Wow, I'm way
us.
too big. Hello.
Are you way too big? That's crazy. That's a crazy thing to say. Oh, wait, you guys can see me look it up! Oh my god, you guys can actually see me look it up. Okay, wait. Whatever. Whatever. Didn't even realize. Wait. Let me just delete that in case it shows anything. And I'm gonna download it out. That's crazy. I didn't realize you could see it. Okay. We are still back. My reverb is still on? Oh my god. I am so sorry. Let me get rid of that. Okay. I was just planning to sing again, guys. That's why. I was simply planning to sing again. Okay. Yosha. There you go. We should have music now. Well, I do at least. I do. Yippee! Do you guys hear it? I'm gonna let myself hear it too. I kind of want to hear it. Hello. Oh wait, it's not doing it because I just realized the.
I'm deafen for a bit. Boop. Okay. Hello everyone. My name is Tamashii, and all I gotta say is Tama days. I am a grumpy Latina vtuber who lives in Japan. And today we're gonna do a chill drinking collab that is very scuffed. We're gonna go for basically the vibes that, well, at least I want to, that me and my princessa did on our last drinking stream. I thought that was very fun to do. So I'm just gonna be opening my drink already. There you go. I hope you guys heard that. Yeah, I'm gonna be drinking my drink. And just chilling, I guess. I'm just gonna be waiting till Shiomi gets her stuff fixed. And me as well. We're gonna be just taking sips as well because yeah, we just wanna be, this is just a chill thing. Not well planned at all. But it's all good. Let me undef it now and see if she's good now.
Long time no see. Hi!
Okay, you ready? Or
yeah. Yes, I'm so ready. Can you guys hear Tawa? They're saying they couldn't hear you. Let me see if they can hear you now. There is a chance that it was because of my... Oh wait, I think it should work now. Do you guys hear her now? Say something. I think it's fine. It's showing up on OBS for me, so I think it's fine.
I'm already drinking.
Oh, you already are! That's crazy. You're pre-gaming. Yeah. I'm not giving you guys a Twitch back. We're streaming on YouTube only today. Ha 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 ha.
Yeah. But yes, hello. I am Tamashii chat. Nice to meet you.
Yes,
nice to meet you, Shiomi's chat. Hi, how are you?
Nice to meet you, Tamash chat. It is I, the little creature. I have wine today. I brought wine. What do I do if I drink all of it though? I think it's enough for this stream, but if it's not enough, can I go buy more?
I mean, I guess. What, do you have like a cup?
No, it's like a small bottle. I think it's enough though.
Hi, Sharking Official. Hello.
That's my chatter. Hello, Sharking.
Oh, they are? Okay, yeah. That makes a lot of sense, actually. Let's go. What? They were at my stream yesterday. I was like, Yo! Hi, Domorito. Is that your chatter as well?
No. I don't know what that is.
Any pronouns? Okay, thank you for letting me know.
Stop, don't bully me, guys. We're not bullying today. What do you mean?
I just found you. Okay. Well, now you're gonna see us drink. We're gonna get so fucked up. Well, we won't. I'm kidding.
I don't think Tama can see you unless she goes on my stream. Actually, maybe I should like No, but I already have like a. I would have to open like a new Firefox instance for that. It's okay. I can see Tamash chat.
No, yeah, I'll be reading them out.
Thank you.
What if I share my chat on Discord actually?
Oh, can you do that? I don't
Yeah,
know how
like-
I do that with mine.
You just use the window,
Oh,
the
you're
pop
right.
out chat.
Ah, I see.
That's hella.
good.
That's hella small. I can't see shit.
I don't know how I would do that with mine.
What's the charity for? Oh, actually, the charity is for the PCRF. Basically, it's a charity that helps children in Palestine get medical aid. So anything helps if you'd like to donate.
I tried to
Really close to our charity goal, actually. Just 50 more bucks.
Ah, wait, I realized something, guys, actually. I don't know how to pop it out, like, for YouTube chat. I knew how to do it for Twitch, but it's not working with YouTube.
You just go on the YouTube studio, and then your chat is automatically there.
Ah.
And then you just press on the dots, and it gives you an option for a pop-out.
Ah.
Who will vomit first? Not me. Maybe.
It's not me either.
We're taking a truth or sip.
Yeah.
But it's better. It just
today.
sounds better to say truth or drink because that's cooler.
Yeah.
And more risky.
Obviously.
And fun. I hope.
Okay.
Hi, Life Runner.
Life Runner is also my chatter.
Yes.
I know that man.
I know that man.
I know that man. I have seen that man before. I have seen that man before.
Okay, maybe I should make myself smaller.
Okay.
Yeah, so whenever you're ready, we can just do the...
I'm trying to do the pop out, but it's not working at all. So I might
what if you make me your... No, am I? If you make...
Oh
God!
What happened?
Free Palestine.
Oh my God! Wait!
D0 Marito just donated
Oh, wait, sorry.
$37.31 to the PCRF.
Sorry, I had Shio on top of you. But it's okay, I'm not... Wait. What's happening? Oh God. Sorry,
Nice.
I did
Congrats
not expect that. Thank you. Wait, did we reach the charity goal?
I think you did. I'm not sure actually.
But I can't see. I don't know. I'm like Boomer right now. I'm actually really dead.
Also, I
So that
figured out how
kind
to
of woke me out.
pop it out, but I don't know how to do the stream while I'm also like streaming the through for drink thing without it like messing up my stream. So I think I give it up. I'm just gonna read messages if that's okay.
What were you trying to do?
To pop out a chat. I don't know how to do that because I'm also streaming like the through for drink window.
Oh, you just open a tab and you just go to... But it's okay. I mean, I don't need to read your chat. I can hear you reading them.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you so much, Domorito, or who was it? I'm sorry, wait, let me make sure. I gotta thank my chatter, sorry. For donating to charity. I just wish... Yeah, Domorito, thank you for the $37.31. It really means a lot.
So true.
You're helping a lot in getting medical aid to Palestine, so thank you a lot. Muchas gracias. Thank you. Okay.
Who on top of who? Me on top of your mom.
Oh.
We're getting real questions right now in chat.
I see.
Yeah. Also, yeah, Tama's also streaming, guys, if you wanna like see her POV as well. Especially since like what we're gonna do is we're going to be taking turns, each of us, and we're going to like be randomizing questions. So you're gonna be seeing my questions, but when Tama randomizes hers, you could go to her stream to like read it if just her reading it out loud is not enough for you, basically. Yeah.
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 Oh, hi, Mayonesa.
Mayonesa. Hold up here. position myself.
What are you drinking? Just wine? Okay, well, I have a bottle of beer, and when I finish that, I'm gonna get whiskey. That's my plan.
You're so geared up. I only have the wine. I thought it would be enough.
I tend to like drink when I'm bored, so the longer we don't start this, the more likely I'm gonna drink my entire bottle. So I'm just like
alcoholic looking ass. Well, okay, let me make a cup of wine. Let me pour my wine and we can start.
Hell yeah. Thank you.
All right, let's get started. I have a full cup. And I have enough for like 2 more cups. That's gonna be enough.
I'm not even using a cup. I'm literally holding a big ass bottle here. I'm just gonna drink from the bottle.
Oh my god, Rios again. Like what I did recently, Tama, is I play like repo with my server, right? And I will play me and like this person named Rios again. We were like, let's take like shots every time either of us dies. But like the thing is, I was just drinking like a low alcohol liquor while Rio was taking like jugs of vodka, and obviously I was fine while he got absolutely fucking sloshed.
Jesus Christ.
I think this is what's about to happen with us as well. I'm not gonna lie, you're about to become like a Rio. You're about to become Rio.
I mean, yeah, I guess. The whiskey's gonna run out and the game hasn't even started. Listen.
That's true. All right, now let's.
That's not on me. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Let's get started. So, how does this work? Let me ask real quick. Do I just press like one of the buttons, like normal party, whatever, and it's gonna give me a question?
Well, it says. I mean, you can press any button, and then it gives you a question. That's
okay. Who goes first?
I'm gonna put mixed if that's okay with you.
Yeah, I think I'll do the same.
Okay, so we can press at the same time. Your chat will see your question, and then whoever's in mine will see my question.
Okay.
That's not even a fucking question.
Oh, mine is quite good. Mine is good.
Okay, well... Okay, let's go with yours first, honestly.
What?
No, I'm not gonna say it. Let's go with yours first, guys.
What could yours possibly be?
You'll hear it when after we finish hearing yours.
Okay, well, let me just resize my thingy real quick so like
that's literally what I'm doing right now.
Okay, so the question is, do you ever talk to yourself in the mirror?
In the mirror?
Yes.
I'm taking a drink. I'm not answering. I'm just kidding.
I was like, huh? This is not private?
I talk to myself at all times. So if there's a mirror near me, I guess yes. But me specifically going up to the mirror and be like, hey, baby girl. No, I wouldn't do that. I talk to myself, though.
So true. Let me answer like a message in chat real quick that's actually pretty important. So like someone asks like, are the questions generated or from the earlier forum? So that they mean like the forum. We're not gonna be using the forum because we didn't really like get like good questions. If that makes sense.
We did not get yes or no questions, and we also got some weird questions.
They're not very applicable to what we're doing right now, so we kind of gave it up. We're just using like a randomizer online.
Well, actually, there was one question that I liked, and it said "D's?"
Days? And I'm like a few that I like, but
I'm like that was literally the only yes or no question there. So I'm gonna answer that right here, right now. Yes.
Yes. Well, I'm still gonna say no to these. No.
Shit.
I refuse.
That's cold.
But to answer like the mirror one, right? What I do is that I also talk to myself all the time, but sometimes if I'm like, I don't know, front of the mirror for any reason, like to brush my teeth or doing my skincare or whatever, sometimes I will be talking to myself and like making funny faces exactly because the mirror is in front of me. So like that's the thing I do only when a mirror is in front of me, like just the funny faces and whatever, and like
what the
pointing at myself and stuff. I don't know, it's just silly. It's fun. Nothing wrong with that.
I just talk to myself. Like if I'm doing my
agree.
makeup, I'm just like, or I'm reenacting scenarios in my head. I'm literally just psychotic a little bit.
Yeah,
I
I
don't-
do the same.
I don't look into my own eyes and talk to myself. I feel that's even more psychotic.
Oh.
Chat, 1 in chat if I'm psychotic, or 2 in chat if Shiomi's psychotic.
Hey, I'm just
Thank
silly
God I
and
can't
full
see your
of
chat right
whimsy.
now.
I'm just silly and full of whimsy. Well, my chat is not reacting right now. They're just taking their time, I guess. They have a bit of a delay if I'm not mistaken. That might be funny.
1,
Okay.
2, thank you, Shark.
Yeah, 1, 2.
We're all a little crazy. That's true. Guzzle that
Exactly.
shit.
Exactly.
Okay, wait.
Okay,
Well-
for me, they're saying 2, which I expected.
Which one did I say?
2 is me.
Which one's me? Okay.
You're numero uno.
I forgot.
You forgot, but then you remember. Alright, so
True.
what's your question? Because you reacted like pretty badly to that, and I was
It's not a
scared.
question. I'm kind of pissed at this.
Oh, it's a
It
dare?
says pour a drink into your mouth. And I'm like, buddy.
Well, if we get dares, maybe we should re-roll. Can we do that? Because we're only answering questions, right? Unless you just want to drink to that.
I'm just
Cheers.
gonna drink to that. I'm gonna drink to that.
Okay,
You don't
we're-
have to drink. You don't have to drink.
Uh,
This is gonna be the this was funny, so I'm gonna do it.
No, I'm gonna drink to it too.
Dementia moment. Shut up.
True.
Hey.
Whoever said that's so real. Whoever said that is so real.
Everyone's like, guzzle that shit. Red is like, guzzle that right now.
Guzzle that right now.
All just want to drink is true. Okay, I drunk, but I'm gonna re-roll again.
Okay.
Sit in a spinning chair. Why are these dares? Okay, get out. Get out. Let's do spicy. I'm gonna pick
Oh.
the spicy.
Oh no. I might,
Okay,
I might
never
drink.
mind. Normal then.
Oh no, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Okay. Oh! Okay. I don't.
What is it?
Chat, should I read this?
Read it. If you're gonna roll it, let's read it. So I want to know what it is.
God damn, I did not okay. What is something scandalous and sex related that you want to try? I did not
Huh?
expect that. You can drink to that. We don't have to answer that.
I'm trying to fake if there's anything I would even say. Because like I would drink if I had something to hide, right? I don't know if I do.
I have nothing to hide. Well, first of all, chat, I'm ace, by the way, to the new people here in my chat. I'm asexual. I'm demi, though. So I would be willing to do... Yeah, there you go. I'd be willing to do anything with my partner, yeah?
Anything?
I mean,
Even
not
age play and stuff
not
like
poop stuff.
that? Ew.
Age play. Well, definitely
Yeah.
not poops. I'm saying poop because I've been playing The Binding of Isaac for 3 days now. So I've been thinking of poop a lot. But
Yeah, that makes sense.
no poop related stuff, I wouldn't do that. This went from 0 to 100 real fast. I know, I did not expect that.
Yeah,
to
it
be...
did. It did. Not gonna lie.
That was kind of...
I don't think I'm curious about anything. This is not even a lie to try to get myself out of drinking. I'm gonna drink anyways, but like, I think the answer is just no.
Well, yeah, you can say no, but you don't have to answer. I'm not a lie. I'd do anything. I'm pretty fine. Age play is not that bad. I mean, like what? What would be the worst of that?
You would roleplay as a child?
A child.
What? You consider
No, I'm thinking. I'm thinking. You said a child. My God, child. How would that work?
like what?
Huh. Well, I'm trying to imagine it to see if I like it. What do you mean? Hello? How would that even work?
You're gonna give me
Do
the
I
montage.
have-
It's roleplay, so basically
Do I say
like,
goo goo gaga? Do you not want me to ask these questions, woman? I fucking ask.
it's like age plays literally like role playing as a different age. Like maybe your partner wants to role play as being like much older than you, or you role play as a teenager, or
Yeah,
whatever.
but like
Some do
people say
teenager
that make a
thing.
good mommy, so like
That's not really age play though. That's
Is
just
that
okay.
not?
I was gonna say something, but I'm not gonna say it. You're gonna hate me if I say that.
Were you gonna call me an old lady? I'll fucking kill you.
I was gonna say it's just being a hag. That's just being a hag. I'm so sorry. I don't mean it in a rude way.
You do mean it in a rude way.
Well, you're approaching the hag years, and hags are in demand. That's a good thing.
The hag years? You know how old is a hag? A hag is fucking 80, you fucking zoomer.
No, that's
next question.
That's just a corpse, okay?
Next question.
Why does mine just say keep your eyes closed until it's your go again? I'm just gonna roll. Oh, that's a good one. I got a good one.
Please read your stupid question, please. I don't want this on my screen any longer.
My question, or no, you should go first if you're having issues with that. Go first. What's your question?
No.
Say it.
Okay.
Say it.
No, but okay, fine. Have you ever farted while spooning with someone?
Does
Answer
it count if it wasn't just my mom? Because sometimes we do that, and because it's my mom, I just don't care.
You fart on your mom, dude?
Not like that. Well, like, who cares? It's family, right? She used to change my diapers. Who cares? If it was anyone else, I feel like I wouldn't do that. No, I don't
understand
do that.
why you like the Binding of Isaac now.
What the
No,
hell?
I've never spooned anyone, and I've never farted on anyone. Thank you very
The hell
much.
is spooning? Spooning is just cuddling with someone, basically.
Well, if you old, you a MILF. I don't have children, and I'm not old. I'm still in my 20s, okay? I'm not old.
Also, I'm
But
not
this
gonna
is a no from me.
lie. I'm not gonna lie, but maybe I should have mentioned that this stream is going to be 18 plus because it's like drinking and like freaky questions. So anyone who's underage for this one, I'm gonna put you in timeout. I'm so sorry. You're getting sent to the Shadow Realm. Goodbye.
For me is well, number one, never mention your age anywhere. Makes things simple. Number two, no minors ever.
Yeah.
So don't mention anything, please. But also don't be here.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to talk about like age play and whatever while there's like a minor in chat. That's weird.
That is fucking weird.
Okay,
Be normal.
so,
But anyway, so that's a definite yes for Xiaomi. She does it all the time.
no,
For
not all the
me,
time. I've done it
it's
before, though, yeah.
a no. And if it did happen, it would be unwilling. That means I've been holding it for so long and it just came out.
Why would you word it like that? That's a bizarre way to word it. Why would you?
How else would I word that?
Why would you put that sort of mental image in my brain?
Of what, me farting? You just put a mental image in my brain of you farting on your mom.
Okay.
What do you mean? Will you see this? Hypocrite.
Let me just read my question. What's the biggest prank you've ever played on someone? Have you ever pranked someone before? The silence is deafening.
I'm trying to think.
I have definitely played pranks on people before, but I can't remember if I've ever done like a big one.
Oh, I remember now. It's actually, I was pretty much an asshole.
Oh.
But basically, I was in college, and back then, I mean, so back then when I had like close friends, I'm the type of person back then. I'm not now anymore, but back then I used to just like randomly call people whenever I found something interesting. Like if I were to find like $1 or something, I'd be like beep 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 beep. Hey Jessica,
look at this.
look at this. Okay, bye, kind of thing. And so one day I decided that I would pull a prank where I got injured, and then I'd call them pretending that I was injured.
Oh no!
For April Fool's Day. Now listen, I was still in my teens, like I was barely legal basically. So my brain was still brain
Developing.
broken, yeah.
Yeah.
But I basically pretended that I fell down my bunk bed.
Oh.
Like from the top part of it, I fell down and I was like, yo, I broke my leg. Send help.
Oh.
And then they're like, oh my god, you need me there? I'm like, send help. And then
Oh Jesus.
and then
Did
I
they call
went
911?
April Fool's Day. And they got so mad at me and they hung up on me. That's the biggest prank I've done, I think. And then
Oh my God.
once I developed a personality, I was like, I guess I was fucked up. Yeah. Shouldn't do that again.
Oh man. Yeah, that's a pretty crazy prank. I feel like it's kind of like the boy crying wolf thing, where if anything ever did happen to you, they were not gonna believe you.
No one believes me anyway, so I don't see a difference.
True.
True.
Okay. Well, I don't remember. I do know that I did like a couple of pranks that were like more than just like hiding around the corner scaring someone. They're pretty funny, but I can't remember them right now. However, I do remember like a funny childhood story, so I'm gonna say that. When I was like, I think I was like 3 years old, like 4 years old or something, and I really wanted to like scare my parents, but I wanted to do it in like the most macabre way for some reason. Like, I don't know why my 5-year-old brain thought this was a good idea. But what I did is, it was like evening and I went into the living room where the lights were off, and I basically like laid down onto the carpet, like onto the floor, trying to look like dead, like I was just like in a weird position. And to make it more realistic, you know what I did?
You put ketchup on yourself, didn't you?
No, I took like a red marker and I painted my forehead.
I was close enough.
And I just laid there. But the thing is that like the way the layout of the house is, we kind of had like 2 living rooms. This was like weird. And I was not like in the living room that was like in the middle of the apartment. I wasn't the one that was like on the side. So if they wanted to go there, they had to go there on purpose. They could not just pass through, right? I don't know why I didn't choose the middle living room. I just went in the other room because I lay there for like at least 30 minutes, like at least 40 minutes, and nobody ever came. And I just continued to lay there like I had like dedication. But nobody ever came, so I think I ended up like laying down there for like an hour before I just kind of got up and like went to the bathroom to clean my forehead. Like nobody gave a shit. If I was actually injured, nobody would have ever noticed me, bro. I would have just died there.
you realized something even more tragic that day.
Yeah, I realized something even more tragic that day. Like, that was for real. They would have never noticed, bro. I would have
Like I would have actually died.
Yeah, basically. That's crazy. All right, let's re-roll now.
Boop.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! You know what? I'm keeping this one. It kind of counts as a question. I'm gonna say it counts as a question, even though it's a dare. All right, what you get? Or should I go first this time?
I mean, I keep answering first. You should answer first on one of yours.
Okay, so what I got is describe yourself seductively. But it's not that much of a question, right? But I feel like it kind of gives question vibes because you just talk, right? So
Callie, why are you here? Get out.
I'm keeping it. So I guess I'm gonna have to like describe myself seductively.
I'm gonna drink to your question, okay?
You're gonna drink to mine? You're not gonna do it?
Mm-mm. I don't think I'm seductive.
You can
That
try.
would be
You can
very...
do it as a joke. You can do it as a joke.
I'm drinking.
Okay, you know, fair enough. How would I describe myself seductively? Obviously, I'm gonna talk about my legs, my long legs.
Okay.
They're in stockings, right? Like I'm wearing like stockings, like tights.
Right now?
No, right now I'm in my
Real?
pajamas. Well, if
Shit.
I was to describe myself, like what I'm wearing right now, I'm wearing shorts, but they're kind of short, right?
Oh yeah, I've seen them shorts, chat.
You didn't. It was too cold when you came. I was not wearing
Shut up.
those.
Let me have my fun on my. I've seen them before.
And I'm wearing a t-shirt, right?
Yo, a
That's hot.
t-shirt.
Yeah, that's
That's
hot.
hot. Yeah, that's hot. Fortnite. It's true.
But usually I'm wearing like short skirts and like stockings and tights and all that, right? Like exposed legs, right? That's kind of hot, isn't it? Kind of is. Obviously. And my shirt. What the fuck happened on my OBS? I was trying to use my VTube Studio toggle. Why did it change like this resolution on OBS? The fuck? How do I make it go back? Okay, well, I failed that. Okay, we're so back. Anyways, I was gonna take off my cardigan, but I can't do that apparently. Very sad. Very sad. And also like, should I say this? You're gonna make fun of me.
You have a nice.
I was gonna say that I'm kind of flat. But like, there's a market for that out of there, right?
Well, you're flat, but you're not flat somewhere else.
Whoa, yo! Bars?
That's what I'm saying. Thank you, and I just reached 480. Thank you, Recton Martin.
So true. Bars. About me, like.
No, yeah, I was surprised you didn't describe that part first. That's like the first compliment.
That's
Well, not
kind of
first compliment,
That's
but
gonna kind of do it as a joke. I didn't want to do it for real. That's why I said I wanted to do it.
wink
But
chat.
yeah, no.
Oh wait, you can't see me wink.
Yeah. I'm not like Tama. I'm not like Tama's huge badonkas. We're
Listen, I've never had anyone in my life call me. What's that long ass word you call me
What?
to describe me?
Huh?
It's a long ass word.
Badonkas?
No. You say, you're voluptuous. That word.
Voluptuous. Yeah,
What
you
the
have like an
fuck?
hourglass figure. That's what that means.
I've never heard anyone say that to me in my life.
Yeah.
It's like
You
a
have,
nerd.
you have the big Latina booty.
Oh God. You're gonna. You know what? You describe yourself and me at the same time.
Yeah, I did it for you.
You did it
cannot
for
talk
me.
about your huge Latina booty. I'm gonna eat some waffles to this. What's your question?
I think you definitely have to drink to this one.
Oh no.
Actually, or maybe not. Have you ever been caught
Doing what?
doing you know what to yourself? Bag.
Why would you ask that? But yeah, whatever.
You have?
Oh no, the honest answer is no. Obviously.
Oh. Have you ever been caught? I almost read that as menstruating. Have you ever been caught menstruating? I misread that so
Oh
hard.
my god, have you ever been caught menstruating? Is crazy.
I haven't been
come on.
caught. Wait.
We should do like a thing where even if we say no, we should drink. Like if it's a no, we drink.
Okay.
I'm gonna drink.
But let it be known, chat, clip that. Let it be known that she only suggested that, so I'll drink. The thing is, I can only say I don't know, honestly.
What? Excuse me?
I don't know. I was raised in a very, very, very religious environment to the point where I basically was almost a nun, right? When I was
Oh.
growing up. So whenever I wanted to do that, I'd have to do it secretly, right? But the thing is,
Oh my god, you're so like the fact that I was just like, no, that's it, and you're actually like going on a full story.
It's natural. What? I'm not
Oh my
12.
I'm
Grow
sorry,
up.
I'm a Puritan, I cannot share that. But go ahead.
Listen, I grew up feeling shame for it, and now I'm breaking out of that toxic mentality.
Speak your truth, queen.
But it's natural. But back then, it's like I'd get killed, right? If that.
Yeah.
So, but the thing is like as I was growing up and stuff, I was getting more rebellious, basically fleshing out Tama, right?
Mhm.
I think all of you guys don't believe. You guys don't believe me. Yes, you guys don't believe me when I say I used to be like a nun, basically. No one believes me. But Rhea met me. Like, well, you don't even know who Rhea is, but Rhea, someone who co-hosts a podcast with me, she knew me in my religious era.
Ooh.
So she's seen the 180 Tama, basically.
Ooh.
And the thing is, so someone bought me, I think it was, who the fuck bought me? You know those headphones, Beats by, who is it?
Dr. Dre?
Dr. Dre Beats. Back in the day, those used to be considered like the best headphones and whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
I thought, okay.
Yeah?
I thought I was alone in my house.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
And again, I'm ace, so I'm very picky with things that can get me going, okay?
Okay.
Usually it's voices that I like.
Mhm.
So I was hearing voice stuff.
Okay.
And
what happened?
So I grabbed the headphones thinking, oh, these are good. This is good shit. Like, someone bought me this. I'm poor as fuck. This is good shit. No one's gonna hear what I'm hearing. I'm gonna put it at max volume.
Oh no.
And so I had like this femboy moaning into my ears, right? And then
Yeah.
I take off. I
Yeah? What happened?
I hear a knock at the door going dun dun dun, and then
Oh no.
and then I like stop it, and then when I took it off, I kind of realized how loud it was.
Oh no.
And then I was like, oh yeah, and it was my dad. I was like, oh hey, how's it going? Hey, what's up? And then they're like, no, nothing. I just want to let you know that I'm here. I'm like, oh, okay.
Oh my god.
And they're like, yeah, whatever. I'm just watching anime, lmao.
Oh my god.
You know how it is these days. Yeah.
The anime that has like moaning femboy, of course. What the hell?
And so then they left, and then I was like, I gotta make a fucking scientific experiment now to see if whatever I was hearing was audible. So I made like this ball of like cloth, and I put the headset on the ball of cloth to replicate my goddamn head, okay?
Yeah.
And then I put it full of, you could hear everything crystal clear.
That's crazy. Were they not noise canceling?
That's what I thought, and I was lied to.
my
And it's a scam. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh my god. People in my chat are like, he knew, he definitely.
No, stop!
Like, everyone is just saying this, like, he knew.
Gordo is the most chill, but like this was like when we were both older and more wiser and more becoming more lenient now. But shit, if that was me in my younger days as a kid, I'd get my ass whipped.
Oh my god. I mean, I feel like even if somehow as like in your situation, I feel care, especially since like my mom especially always tells me stuff like, and she's been telling me for years that right,
what?
Like if I have any issues or like anything happens or whatever, she doesn't care, right? Like she's like, you can be open with me about like sexual stuff. Like she's like, she wants to help me instead of like shunning me about it.
I don't think my mom even knows herself. That's why.
Thankfully, you got a good parent to hear at least, and it was not like your crazy mom.
No, my mom. I don't even think my mom knows about that stuff.
She's like, it's only for like reproduction.
Yeah. I don't even. So, yeah. Yeah, I confessed when I was like a young child, and then I got shunned for it. Because again, I was really religious, right?
Yeah.
So I felt super guilty, and I confessed my sins to my mom. I'm like, Mom. And that actually led to me not being able to use like the internet. I was
Oh.
highly monitored.
That's why you're a boomer.
Yeah, exactly. Because I masturbated and I felt bad, and I told my mom, like, Mom, I'm going to hell. And then she's like, oh, hell yeah, you are. No more internet.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
No.
I think the last time I confessed was to a priest, and it was when I was like 12 or something. And I think it was because I cheated on a test or something like that. No, it's because I cursed. I was like, I use curse words.
No, I did confess to a priest as well.
Oh my god.
And they're like, well, good luck, buddy. I'm like,
Good
okay.
luck, buddy. Yeah. Now my
Do, like,
parents chill
30
all that stuff, thankfully.
Mary whatevers.
Actually, I do have a story. A funny childhood story. It's kind of related, but not really, because it was not me actually doing anything. I was like 9 years old, right? I didn't even know about this sort of stuff, and I was like really active with like My Little Pony stuff. Like by 9, I was already using the internet, and I look up my cartoons and stuff, and I was like a really huge My Little Pony fan. And I like talk with my really broken English in like online forums for My Little Pony, because I like to like chat with other kids, or that's what I thought at least. And at one point, like this dude who was very obviously like a grown ass man, he sent like a link to a YouTube video. And me thinking that it's just something innocent, I clicked it. And it was like this really horny, like My Little Pony animation. But the thing is that one, I didn't understand English that well at the time. And two, the style of it was in the style of the show. And so therefore I did not understand what it actually was. Like I did not know what it was happening. I thought it was innocent. I thought it was just like two of my favorite ponies, like it was innocent, right? Because if I'm not mistaken, like the core thing was that like it involved like a lot of like sexual flirting or something like that. So like it wasn't anything being acted out, but it was like very okay. If you know, but I didn't. So I thought it was normal. And I watched that thing, and then it was just in my history, and my dad checked the history all the time, and he found that video. Because he's like, what is this? Oh my god, no. What's that? I don't know. And he was so mad. He was so mad because he thought like I got exposed to stuff, but I didn't know what it was. I was so confused. I was like, why are you mad? Like, why are you so mad about this? I don't get it. And he obviously deleted it. I remember it like later when I was like, oh my god, I think that's what. But like at the time, I was so confused. I was like, I know what's going on. Like, why are you acting like you caught me doing something bad?
What?
Like what did I do?
Shio's dad is concerned about her watching brony porn, and then she goes, "What are you, a commie?"
True. Like, what is this about? Like, why are you so mad?
Also, my bad to Shio's chat. I'm really bad at looking at YouTube chat, but I'm looking at it now. My bad. Thank you, Gerbil. No, Gorble.
Gorble is the person who was like 15 or 16. I remember. I timed them out.
What?
Yeah, they're underage. I'm sorry, Gorble, for exposing you, but you should not be here for this one. Come back for my games. You're not supposed to be here. Yeah, no, I gave my dad a heart attack because he thought like something super bad happened. I mean, technically it did happen. Practically, my kid brain did not was right. So I was still safe.
I like how this question brought out the My Little Pony lore.
Yeah, the funny stories. Konbawa. Konbawa. Konbawa.
What the fuck? Oh, you're reading chat. Okay.
Yeah, sorry. Okay, I'm gonna re-roll into the question now. No!
Oh god, you muted so hard.
It's a dare, though. It's a dare. We cannot do this, but like, it's so funny. I'm gonna read it out.
Okay.
demonstrate how to put like protection on and set it as a video. And I actually have a funny story about this.
Okay.
So like I think it was in middle school. It was in high school. It was in high school because I just remember that my bestie and I went to the same high school, but she was a year above me. And like we had like a sex ed class out of fucking nowhere, like we did not even anticipate it. But the thing is that this sex ed class was for some ungodly reason, like it was ran by the upperclassmen, like the seniors. And obviously it was like a bunch of stupid kids teaching a bunch of even more stupid kids like sex stuff, right? And the thing is the way they went about the protection was so funny because like they brought like expired condoms. And they were like, okay, now to like demonstrate how to put this stuff on, we're going to be using rolled up notebooks.
What?
Like just rolled up some notebooks, like some notebooks.
Why not a banana? Like the easiest thing to get on.
You just fucking rolled up a textbook, and obviously like that's not correct. Like a way, like it's way too wide. It's also not the right shape. It's just kind of like cut at the top. So, and for some reason, I wanted to do it because I thought it would be funny. So I did it because it was kind of like if you want to, and a few of them didn't want to, but like I was one of the few who wanted to. And so I'm trying to slide it on this rolled up notebook, and it broke. It was so difficult to get it on. It was so difficult to get it on.
Bro,
it's gonna split.
It's just like it's pretty obvious that would happen. I mean, I don't think any guy would have it thick like that unless they were like.
But even
if
then,
that was their
like, cut at the
craft.
top, what kind of circumcision is that?
Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna put it in, and by it I mean the book. Exactly. And I was just kind of looking at it awkwardly, like I don't think that was supposed to happen. Also, yeah, they do expire. They're like slimy. They're like gross. They do expire. Never.
I don't think I've ever seen one actually. If I think about
really?
it.
They expire and they get weird when they're expired. They
get weird. Oh.
I mean, I feel like that's why it broke in the first place so easily, because that thing was not supposed to be actually used. You're supposed to throw it out, right? But yeah, I was just looking at the upperclassmen, like, okay, now what? Are you gonna teach me about what to do when the condom breaks? Also, like a chatter is saying like Tamashii-san konbanwa. They're speaking in Japanese.
Oh, konbanwa, yoroshiku onegai shimasu. Tamashii tomoshimasu yo.
Nah, they were for sure expired. If they were used, it would have been like obvious and also like disgusting and a health hazard, and the upperclassmen would have gotten like kicked out for sure. Yeah. Let's see. I'm gonna reroll again. Ooh, wait, I got a good. But this one might get political.
I mean, that's basically my stream, so I don't mind.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to think of something non-political myself. But should I read mine or should you go first this time?
Did you go first last time? I can't remember.
Yeah.
Okay, well then, my turn. Have you ever done a striptease for someone? I wish. No.
What? That's crazy. No, me neither.
Yeah.
Me neither. But I'm gonna take a sip anyway. Like, no.
Oh yeah, you're right. It's a no. We're getting punished for this.
Yeah. You know what, Tom? I'm gonna do a striptease for you next time you come over.
I don't know about. You know what? Honestly,
I know you don't swing that way.
Am I actually attracting the girlies? I'm actually rethinking things. Yesterday, I had 2 girlies up on me, and and then I thought about it. I'm like, well, she only has said something like this to me before, and I'm just like thinking about it. I'm like, do I attract the girlies? Is that me?
I mean, I don't know, but I know you don't swing that. You can't change that.
Wait, you keep cutting You keep cutting out. All I heard was fuck. You keep
Fuck.
fuck.
Sorry, I was saying that I know you don't swing that way, but like, okay, we can change that. All spaghetti is straight until it gets wet. Fuck.
No, she talks to me like that all the time, shit.
Fuck.
I'm the type who talks like that to someone, but if they like respond with the same energy, I run away. I'm like, oh fuck.
Yeah, you've never talked to me like that. I'm always the one who's like a huge freak for some reason. So
I think it's because
oh, go ahead, sorry.
I think it's because I have talked to you and you liked it. So that was like, oh shit, I can't.
I was like,
fuck.
Girl, fuck. But yeah, no.
Sorry, what were you saying?
A chat is like, stripping with your buddies is pretty normal, I don't know. And I think they're
No,
right.
I think it is. Yeah, I feel like if we were to, like, I don't know, do stuff, I'd still see it. Like, you know how the bros do shit all the time? That's like...
Yeah. We're just homies. If you wear
I'd
socks...
touch your ass if we got that close.
Yeah. If you wear socks, it's okay. It's not, you know.
Yeah.
Your socks
It's
is
true.
okay.
I don't like socks, though.
Oh, that's sad. You don't have a sock fetish.
No, I don't, unfortunately.
I remember, like, I was watching, was it TLC? I was watching, like, a freaky, like, channel at one point, like, on the TV, and it was, like, talking about, like, fetishes, and there was, like, this girl, and she's like, I cannot get off unless I'm wearing socks. I discovered this because I could never in my life get off until I wore socks. And I was like, oh my god.
Wait, is that my issue then?
You gotta wear socks. Is
that why I never... Oh.
Yeah, you gotta wear socks, Tamashii.
Maybe I have to wear... I don't like wearing socks, but shit, you know what? That might explain a lot.
Yeah, you gotta learn how to... You gotta learn how to enjoy the socks.
Shit.
Yeah, I guess it was a no. So let me read my question. Sorry, I burped.
Go ahead.
If you were guaranteed to never get caught, who on earth would you murder? Do I go first or do you go first?
Yeah, you go first. I already answered mine.
So I feel like
I see. I can see why you said that.
Yeah, I feel like the answer very obviously could be like easily like a political one. Like if you have like some sort of political bias, you'd be like, yeah, I'm gonna like kill the opposition, right? Yeah, exactly. But I feel like that's too obvious. So I wanna
It is too obvious. Yeah.
I wanna think of like a funnier answer because I feel like it kind of counts. Like there's multiple people I would kill, right? And I feel like I would. Who would I kill? I think there's. Who would I kill? If I knew it was guaranteed I would never get caught. I feel like I would do it like for my benefit. For I need.
What the fuck?
I need because if I don't get caught, it implies that I'm not gonna thing. So if, for example, I kill like someone super rich and I take their money, I'm not gonna get caught, right? Right?
I guess. I guess.
The money. Yeah. So I guess I'm gonna say Jeff Bezos or like Zuckerberg because they're super rich and I can't take their money.
Okay, then Elon Musk for me, I guess.
Yeah, true. You can
if we go with that logic, yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, Twitch, this is a joke. By the way, YouTube, this is a joke. This is a hypothetical. That is not real.
Yeah, it's a joke. It's just for the money. Don't monetize it. It's a joke. Honestly, I might end up like private stream afterwards anyways.
Oh, really?
I think I'm gonna get struck. Like, if there's too much like alcohol or words or stuff like that, it's still gonna strike me. So I think I might end up
strike you with what?
Like with demonetization. So I might like end up.
Doesn't that only apply with like just certain videos?
I don't think so. It can like do that to the stream. I'm gonna see.
No, well, that's what I'm saying. Like, doesn't it just demonetize the video where you're saying that? And
yeah,
it doesn't demonetize your entire channel.
I feel like there's still a chance it's still gonna be like a stain on the channel and like body in the. It's kind of why like.
Girly, then
People
why are
usually
you
just do like
streaming
that.
on YouTube?
No, but that would happen on Twitch too.
No,
Yeah, I feel like it would, but I mean it's fine. I'm gonna see afterwards how it performs.
I
But,
cannot. I can change the questions if you
No,
want
no, no,
to.
no. Okay, I'm gonna reroll again.
Okay.
Ooh, I got a good one. I have a good answer for this.
Mm-hmm.
So, have you ever seriously injured another person? Should I answer first? Since it's my question.
Yeah.
So, I've never like drawn blood from anyone else's life or stuff like that. But the worst I've ever done was in like middle school. I think it was like 7th grade or something like that. There was like this dude in my class who just had like a he really liked like nagging me for some reason. He was always like nagging me and like bullying me and like trying to piss me off. And I would just kind of like take it until like one day we were like waiting outside to start a class or something like that. And I got so fucking pissed off. Like, he was nagging me again. He was just like, he was like being rude at that time, but he just kept like being like, hey, and talking me like just nonstop, like, hey, and like whatever. And bro, I got so fucking mad. I was seeing red, bro. Like, I got so mad. Bro, I turned around, like I just started like punching this guy.
Oh my god.
I just started like going for it. I was so fucking mad. But the thing is that I was so not even like calculating my hits. I was just kind of like hitting whatever it was, like scratching, grabbing, punching, kicking. I was doing it all. I was so yelling.
Wait, you're cutting off really bad. You should turn off crispy.
Oh yeah, let me do that. I think that's why I'm cutting out though. Like these voice filters really don't like my voice because I'm too high pitched for them. Let me do it. Yeah, no, I have crisp on already. That's why I'm cutting off.
Crispy.
Yeah, I'm gonna remove it. Actually, I'm gonna put it on standard. But yeah, no, I was like so mad. I was just kind of like kicking, grabbing, punching, scratching, like doing it all. And I was like yelling at him, like, stop, like fucking shut up. And it was so bad that he fell to the floor. Like he was just curled up on the floor.
Oh my
But I was
god.
not stopping. I was just going for it. Until the teacher came, she had like pulled me off of him. Like I was so mad. I went Joker mode. Yeah, I went Joker mode on that kid.
Oh my god, you killed them.
I didn't get in trouble though. Like for some reason, I just didn't get in trouble. He was crying. He was crying. He got up. He was still crying. We started class. Nothing happened to me. I don't know why they didn't even do anything to me.
They're like, oh, she's valid. I've been wanting to do that to that kid for.
Yeah. They were like, she's gonna start beating us up as well. I don't think I like did anything to like the kid though. Like I don't think anything actually happened to this guy. Like he was not. Because it was the strength of like a 12-year-old girl, right? He was like much bigger than me, and by all means. I don't even know why he fell. I guess he just felt bad. He wanted to like let me feel good about it.
Oh, Jesus
like,
Christ.
I mean, he was just kind of red because he was crying, I guess. But like, he didn't seem to have like any injuries or like wounds or anything of the sort. But he did like avoid me for a while after that. He did. But I do have a good like update because like afterwards, like I think last summer when I went back home, I ran into this guy actually, and we spoke and we were chill. So you were like, yeah, I beat you up. How do you feel? I didn't even mention it. He didn't mention the nagging either. We were just like, oh my god.
I would have definitely mentioned it. I would have apologized. Been like, bro, I beat your ass real good, and I liked it. But I'm sorry.
True.
I shouldn't have done that.
This is when it was already like having drinks with like one of my former high school classmates, like a girl that I used to know in high school. We were out getting drinks and he happened to be there, so he ended up sitting with us too. And then a few more people came to sit with us too because we knew them and it was really fun. But he was chill. He was chill and we spoke, and I could tell that obviously he made sure like he grew up since then. So it was like a good ending.
That's good.
Yeah. What about you? Have you ever seriously injured another person?
No, not really. Other than like, there was this one time where I was like a kid. I don't know how old I was,
Yeah.
but like I was a child basically, and my brother was a toddler,
Oh.
and so I really had this like whole jealousy issue with my bro because like he had asthma, still has asthma, but the family would focus on him a lot. And so it was just like really well known that I didn't like my brother when I was a kid.
Yeah.
And then like there's this one time where we went to a restaurant and we were eating some sort of dessert that involved strawberries. And so I went
allergic?
No. But I went to go get a fork, like a plastic fork.
Oh, yeah.
And I grabbed the fork and then I decided to skip back to my seat. And while I was skipping, all of a sudden I hear my brother like screaming bloody murder. And I look behind me and he's like just holding his eye. Ah! Ah! And I was just like very confused. I was like, what the hell is going on?
Oh no.
And then my mom was just screaming at me like, you stabbed your brother in the eyeball with the fork. And then everyone in the store was staring at me like I was a monster because I was holding the fork, right? And then I was like, well, I didn't know. And then everyone was like, oh my god. Ah! And then I was just standing there with the fork. So I mean, that's the only thing I can think of right now. But other than that, no, I don't think so.
That's crazy. I do have like another like story, but it was just me getting injured. Maybe we're gonna get a question about that though, like then I can say there.
Okay.
Okay. What's your question? What'd you get?
Oh, here, let me change it. Boop.
Whoop.
Boop.
Whoop. Ah! What is it? What is it?
No,
Hello?
Hi, how's it going? Bro, that's unfortunate. Okay, listen. Let me just read it. Let me read it. How many sex toys do you own?
That is a crazy question. You go first.
Me?
Yeah, because it's
okay. Here, I'm gonna have to think. Uno.
One?
Dos.
What?
Tres.
Oh my god. Three?
Right?
Bro.
I'm trying to think. Oh, cuatro. I think 4.
Oh, you think? You lost count? That's crazy. You don't even know.
The thing is that I've only used I only use. Where are they?
Oh my
I've only used them like only one of them I use regularly, but not no more. But the other 3 I've used like once or twice because I didn't like them. I was like,
you gotta
this don't feel right.
You gotta search for the one that you like.
I have to find the love of my life, somehow.
True. Well, my answer is boring. I have a really boring answer, Tama. I'm not like you.
I'm assuming you're saying no.
Why?
Oh, your hand?
Ew, no. I used to have like a year ago, like a long time ago for sure, like over a year ago, like a year and a half ago, like 2 years ago. And it broke while I was on vacation with my parents. And I just never bothered again. I was like,
you brought it with you in a vacation with your parents.
It was just at home. It was just my closet. When I came back, it wasn't working anymore. And I was like, oh, that's unfortunate. And I threw it out and I just never fucking cared anymore.
I see.
Yeah.
No, for me, like, I don't know where they are. I haven't used them at all.
Hello?
Since I moved. Yeah, because I haven't unpacked yet, surprisingly. So, I don't know. And I'm the type to just throw things in boxes.
Yeah,
like, I don't organize So I'm just like, where are
Yeah.
they?
Yeah, I do the same. You know what? I understand. I get you. Yeah, but my answer is boring. I guess it's no. But I wanted to at least give a funny story with it. I'm gonna drink.
Is that many that you have to think? Well, actually, I think I bought my first one when like a year or two ago, I think.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I'm not used to. I don't know the sex toy culture yet.
Bro.
Yes, I still don't know. I don't know the culture.
Teach you. I may not have them, but I know stuff, and I'm not gonna teach you. You're on your own, buddy.
I thought you said you were.
Crazy.
You have them lying around in your house? Honestly, yes. When I lived in my older apartment, I just have it like next to my bed right there.
Oh my god. That's
And
actual like femcel behavior. Your behavior just having like next to your bed is crazy.
Well, I mean, like, if I have a need to
You're
succeed.
Right. To succeed is so real. Yeah, I'm
What?
gatekeeping, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I actually have a really high sex drive,
Ooh.
which is why it's such a tragedy that I'm a what's it called again? An ace.
I mean, you said you're demi, right? I'm pretty sure that means that once you have a connection with someone, it gets going. So I feel like that's normal. Like that's just normal.
I just have very powerful hormones.
Yeah.
I gotta keep the alpha wolf at bay
True.
somehow until I
Okay,
find my omega.
Real. So I re-rolled. Do I read it?
It's my turn. Let's see.
Okay. Maybe we should.
No,
do
yeah,
that-
maybe you should read yours. Yeah.
Okay, maybe we should do that if, like, the person who asks is the one who answers second. So like, I ask you and you go first, and then I do. So
What?
So like, because I'm saying the question, right? So it's like I'm asking. So I feel like it would be more natural if you responded first to my question, and I respond first to your question, and then I respond to and stuff. So like, my question is, when was the last time you dumped someone? And it's you answering now. Go ahead.
Well, can you define dump?
Like you broke up with someone? It doesn't have to be like, honestly, like it doesn't have to be like from a full-on relationship. Like for example, someone casually, or maybe situationship or whatever. Or maybe
I've never done.
Oh.
I've never dated. I've never been in a relationship before, but
What was
I have.
the closest you have to that?
I have rejected many people who
advances.
were interested in me.
Mhm.
Let's see. When was I last confessed to? I was last confessed to, I think during. That's not a confession. Wait. Oh. I don't know if that counts as a confession. The Tokyo guy.
Yeah, I was thinking of the Tokyo guy.
Does
Yeah,
that
but
count as a
honestly-
confession?
I feel like it kind of does, because you pretty much obscure the date all day with that guy, and then at the end, like, bye. I don't like it. You're creepy.
Okay,
Weird.
basically, I went to Tokyo to go to an event to a meet and greet, and the person I was supposed to meet and greet ended up canceling, and I got super depressed, and so I was just like not thinking straight at that time.
Yeah.
And I was like super sad walking around Akihabara, right?
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, this fucking guy makes like this loud AF noise, like like that, like.
Bruh.
And then now I look around because I thought someone fell or something, but I was like, oh, whatever. And so I just kept on walking. And then this dude comes up to me, he's like, sumimasen, sumimasen. I'm like,
What the hell do you think of yourself?
I love feet. Thank you for following. I love feet. Sorry, that distracted me. What was I saying?
He was like, "Sumimasen."
Oh yeah, he was like, sumimasen, sumimasen, mate kudasai. And at this point, like, I always have good bad boy. good bad boy. Sorry,
Yeah.
it's my alerts. My bad. Thank you for telling me that you're a very good bad boy. Love feet. But anyway, I thought I had charms on my backpack, including my little plushies, and I thought my baby fell off. So I was like, oh my god, he fell off, and this guy's gonna give me back. But I checked my backpack. I checked my backpack. He was still dangling there. So I was like, what's going on? Why is this guy like near me? And then he goes, can I just say something? And I'm like, yeah. He's like, do not get scared. I am not a suspicious person. I do not work for any companies that are suspicious. And then I'm like, uh-huh.
That's
and then they go,
thing to say.
I know. I was like taking like a couple steps back, like, hi, uh-huh. And he goes, but you're the most beautiful person I've seen in my life. And then I was like,
He's right.
No, he was not right. I got immediately turned off. I was like, so. And then I was like, okay, well, see you, buddy. And he goes, no, wait, please. And I'm like, what? He goes, can I buy you a coffee?
Yeah,
and the thing is, during that time, I was so devastated about my loss of not meeting one of my heroes, right, in the meet and greet. And also, I was actually going towards a coffee shop anyway. And I looked at this guy and I'm like, I always reject men all the time. Like, that's been my entire life, is rejecting men. Let's see what happens when I don't do that this time. I'm like, okay, fine, sure, whatever. And so I was, for once in my life, this is really rare, for once in my life, I was open to considering someone, like, to get to know someone to date and be in a relationship with. And I think that was the goal, obviously. So we ended up talking for many hours, and I thought we were going somewhere. We actually ended up going really, really deep and stuff about our stuff. And so at the coffee shop, he goes, can I take you out to dinner?
Oh my god.
And I was like, okay, sure, I guess. As long as we only go to dinner. Like, I was pretty clear about that. I'm ace. I'm not interested in shaka. And so we went there, and then he started getting weird. He said, can we go to a bar after this? And I'm like, I don't know. He's like, can we go somewhere else? And I'm like, as long as it's public, buddy, I'm not going anywhere else with you. And then he goes, can we go somewhere private? And then I looked at him and I went, Sorewa choto. That's like literally in Nihongo, that's no, okay?
This a little bit, you know. Like...
He just like, and I was like, okay, I'm getting alarm bells here, but I didn't want to be cocky. I just haven't had someone ask me to go have sex before.
Oh god.
So I didn't want to be cocky and assume that that's what they were doing, but anyway, they're like, okay, fine, we'll go to a public place. And we started walking to this public place. I was following him. We go to an alley. And then the alley was dark. And then I was just like, I'm gonna probably die, aren't I? What am I doing? And slowly it was creeping up on me. Then bro starts complimenting my hands and saying how beautiful they were, and my nails, how beautiful my nails were. And I did my nails for the person I was supposed to meet at the meet and greet. So I was like, thank you. At least someone noticed my goddamn nails. True. And I was like, and then he slowly grabs my hand. Like if we were in some fucking rom-com, he just slowly slides his hand into my hand and starts grabbing. And I was utterly disgusted. And I slowly like just pull away my hand. I'm like, what are you doing? He goes, oh, well, don't you foreigners do that shit? And I'm like, no, I mean, unless we're dating, but we're not dating. I just met you, bro. Yeah. And then he's like, by the way, we're here. And then I look, I'm like, wait, this is not a restaurant. And I look, he took me to a love hotel.
Oh my god.
And then I was like, wait a second. This is not a restaurant.
Wait a second.
This is a love hotel. And then I look at him, and as I was saying, I look at him as I was saying that this is a love hotel. And then bro's pants, bro.
No, describe it. Just
He
say he was
was-
so excited.
He was wearing khaki pants, okay?
Oh my god. He
And
was
they
so
were
excited,
fighting-
guys. He was
They
so
were
excited.
fighting for their lives. He was trying, little John there was trying to escape.
Oh
There
my
was a little
God.
mini tower down there, and I was just like, like I was like, oh my god, I've never seen that before in my life, by the way. So I was like, oh shit, I am out, and so I was like trying to think of like how to escape this situation. Because what if he was a psycho? What if he kills me if I reject him or something?
Oh my god.
So I made sure to go in front of a camera and I was like, yeah, no, I didn't agree to this and you lied to me and I'm not comfortable and I'm gonna leave, okay?
Yeah.
And
That's
so, yeah,
understandable.
that is the
Shit.
most recent
Okay.
rejection I've done.
That's such a crazy story. It's not even the first time I hear it, guys. But every time I hear it.
And this is why I don't touch grass and this is why I'm afraid of men and yeah. Mm-mm.
Understandable.
Yeah.
Have a nice day.
I won't.
True. Well, I feel like for myself.
Yeah, what about you, girly?
Well, the last time I like properly dumped someone, like not just rejected them, like just dumped someone. Because I
Mhm.
also reject people a lot because I am both not really like interested in dating right now because I feel like I'm way too busy, right? And I'm doing my VTubing stuff and I feel like it's not something I want to describe. So even if the thought ever comes to my brain, I'm like, no, I don't have time for that. But still, like the last time I like properly dumped someone was probably like after graduating high school or something like that. Cause I had like a boyfriend back then. But like I knew both that I was gonna move to Japan and also like I was just kind of tired of his shit. Like there was like a lot going on that was just kind of pissing me off at that point. Mostly like his best friend was like super shitty to me, and like my like the boyfriend in question, the ex, was not doing anything to help it. And by being shitty to me, I mean that this guy was actually just trash talking me to my ex.
What the?
And my ex was just listening. Like my ex was just there listening, not doing anything. And I was like, bro, because like this is like another story, but like this dude, like the best friend in question, is someone that I rejected in like 9th grade. Cause we hung out like one-on-one. Personally, I thought I was just making a friend. He thought we were in a date. And at a time he was like pretty interested in what I was saying, obviously because he had like an agenda, right? Like I was telling him that I like games and stuff like that. And bro, I swear to God, I cannot tell if he was still salty about me afterwards being like, nah, we're just friends. Because like the way he was trash talking me was quite literally picking everything I said back then and like making fun of it. He was like, oh, she's such a nerd, like she likes video games. Like she's like a slob and whatever. Like she plays video games. Like what kind of girl does that? Whatever. Like,
What
she's
the
not,
fuck?
She's not fancy at all. She just wears like t-shirts and shit and like plays video games. Like that's fucking sucks and like weird. And the ex was just sitting there like taking all of this in. And I would tell him, I'd be like, why are you like, what the fuck are you just listening to this guy like talk about me like that? Like, aren't you supposed to like tell him to shut the fuck up? Because if someone
Yeah.
trash talked you in front of me, I'd be like, bro, shut your bitch ass up.
Yeah, I'd beat them up for sure.
Yeah, so I was kind of tired of his shit because I felt like he did care, but he was not like the kind of person who was very open about emotional stuff either. So he just didn't really know what to do in that context. So like he was just sitting there, and I guess he also struggled with like picking a side. So at one point, like we went like on a date or something. We just hung out, and I took him like in front of my apartment building. And I go up to him afterwards and I'm like, I don't think this is working. I'm leaving the country. I don't think it's gonna work. Bye. And that was it. And like afterwards, it was like obviously super awkward. Obviously I never spoke to him again until like there was like this point where I still haven't left the country yet, and my friends and I, we did like a Halloween party thing, and he was there too. and that was like the last time we spoke ever, right? It was super friendly, like we actually got along, but I could tell that he felt some kind of like some type of way, right? Like I could tell that he was not okay. And recently actually I hung out, like last time I went back home, I think in the summer, I hung out with like one of my former like high school classmates, and she has a boyfriend now, and her boyfriend is apparently like really good friends with my ex.
Oh.
So, and I hung out with like him and her. So I also like knowing that this guy is very good friends with my ex. I was like, you know, like chismosa, as you like to call me.
Yeah, chismosa.
Like a gossiper. So I'm like, hey, like how's that guy doing? Is he still friends with that piece of shit? And apparently, like he and his former best friend like fell out. Like they fell out in the meanwhile. So like all of that was for literally fucking nothing. Like you didn't even defend me for no fucking reason, because that was not even gonna be friends. Like,
but to be fair, I think. I mean, you guys were in high school, but still, it's like.
Yeah, no, he was also immature and not used to it. I'm pretty sure it was like his first relationship.
But still, like, not defending you in front of your face. That's kind of
not even just in front of my face, because like in front of my face, like the best way would be like passive aggressive, and like he would slight me, like he would be subtle about it, right? But like he, you know why I know that the best friend was trash talking me as well, like behind my back, because he tried to trash talk me to my best friend. Like he tried to do it to my best friend first, so I took it up to my ex, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? And he's like, oh yeah, he does that. And I'm like, what do you mean he does that? Do you just sit there? He's like,
oh yeah? He went, oh yeah, totally, dude.
And like, what? Like, what the fuck is your problem? Oh my god.
Yeah, that's crazy. What the fuck?
Yeah. So I was like, nah, this is not working. So I spoke with like this guy, like my friend's boyfriend, right? And I'm like, how's he doing? And I learned that apparently, like, when we broke up, when he, like, initially he didn't want to tell his friends about it. Like, he was like, he did not want to bring it up. But eventually he did, like, tell this guy who's like, it's complicated. And the guy was like, I think he feels bad about it. So, like, I think he regrets it. I'm like, ha 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 ha! That's right. That's right.
Damn.
That's right. No, I feel evil about it. Like, fuck you. I hope you feel bad about it. That's right. I hope you do.
Damn.
Oh my god. What? Like, I hope he does feel bad. It's his fault.
No, I mean, yeah, it is their fault. It's true. It's true. I just can't relate to it.
Yeah. But, otherwise it was fine. Like, I know that he'll and like, otherwise he's fine. Yeah.
Imagine if that traumatized him forever.
I hope
that'd be funny.
No, I'm kidding. That's
I hope it did.
God.
I sure do hope so.
Yes. It's chill. Man, since then I got like super hooked onto my school stuff and like my VTubing stuff. So nowadays I just prefer to like hang out with
I will be the noise
I
will
fall for you.
And even if like say,
Shocking official just
I also
cheered
have like really
100
bad habit
bits.
where like
Crazy ass history.
even if
I still feel like I'm
someone
eavesdropping on a conversation.
if they like me
Goddamn.
back, I still get disinterested. I'm like, no, thank you. No more. That's enough for me. That's a wrap. I'm not gonna speak to you ever again. So I guess I'm just gonna be like this for a while. It's so over for me. Yeah. No, don't cancel me. What do you mean we gotta cancel you?
Thank you for
No.
the. Sorry, I coughed. By the way,
Yeah,
I'm still sick. But thank you for the 100 bits, Shark. I'm just gonna call you Shark. Shark bait. Ooh ha ha. Thanks for the 100 bits. I appreciate it. Crazy ass history. I still feel like I'm eavesdropping on a conversation. It's okay. I mean, that's what it is. Okay, sorry.
Also like ship it. Oh, welcome back.
Hello.
Hello. Fucking mate.
I don't know. Like, I feel like I've always prioritized myself.
Yeah.
But the thing is like, I've never had someone ask me out who actually wanted to go out with me, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So I don't think I've ever had the opportunity to
I mean, it just kind of sounds like you were never in the context for it, pretty much. Like, never had an opportunity come your way, basically. Cause like
I've had many opportunities, but the dudes that ask me out to shaka, not because they wanna.
Yeah, no, but I mean, like, for
be in a
example,
relationship with
like,
me.
For example, like my boyfriend from high school, obviously it happened because we knew each other from high school and we're friends for a while because of high school. Like, that's how we met. He was a year above me because he was actually my bestie's classmate. So like, I had the connection, right? And like, that's a guy who's normal.
No, yeah, I've had guys who were my friends since
like your
childhood.
peers and stuff, like
Yeah,
from
they've
work
all.
or like not some random guy.
Yeah,
Oh, and I don't know.
friends actually. But
Oh.
yeah, for me, it's like if I don't feel that connection from you, like I don't know,
Yeah.
they all wanted to fuck. They didn't want to
Yeah.
be in a relationship. I could easily tell that too. So
Mhm.
yeah.
That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. All right, what's your question?
Demonstrate your wildest fantasies
That's not a question.
or explain them.
But it's kind of the same as that one question that was like, if there was something to try. And my answer is still no. It's kind of a repeat of that, isn't it? You would also be like, yeah,
You don't
can
have
drink.
to answer it, and you can drink.
No, I mean, it's a repeat. It's kind of a repeat, but it's okay. Let me
Not
see.
for me, because I
Oh,
didn't say
really?
what I would be into. I just said anything. I can go into specifics, but I don't know if chat wants to hear that, so maybe I should just
You know
drink,
what?
huh?
You know what? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna describe my wildest fantasy, guys. It's holding hands. It's holding hands and like cuddling. Oh, that's
Well, you
scandalous.
came. They came.
I did. Don't say that. I did. Oh my god. Is that how you sound when you? What the fuck is wrong? You need to see the
I've never cummed before, so I don't know.
Bro, how do
I've said this earlier.
How do you have like 4 toys and none of them ever got you off? How is that possible?
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Oh, because like, I don't know if it's psychological maybe, but when I'm about to, I like stop. I reject it somehow.
That sounds psychological.
What do you call that?
Do you edge yourself?
Yeah, I edge myself. There you go.
Ew, oh my god, you're so I open about stuff like that.
I am. I mean, I'm ace, so I feel
Fair
like
enough.
I should represent the healthy
gooner-
part of it.
gooner.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm not a nun no more. Fuck those Puritans.
Real.
It's
Alright,
true.
well, what's your
Femboy.
Okay, well that's not wild, that's just a need. That's like everyone's average need. What's your wildest fantasy? Describe it. is he
No, what I'm doing to them.
Oh god. You know what? Maybe we should
Inserting
take a
certain
sip.
things and certain.
You need to take a sip right now. Take a sip. Take a sip. I spilled coffee on myself. Oh my god, I got so shocked. I actually spilled the coffee on myself. Oh my god. Oh my god. Hold on, I need a tissue. I need a tissue. Oh my god. I need a tissue. I need a tissue. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I like how I have the least experience out of us two, and I'm the one traumatizing Shio. How is that possible?
Oh, I spilled it on my chair too. That's so unfortunate. Cause
I literally said the most innocent thing ever.
Oh my god. Don't describe anything while I'm not here.
And then them
That's
going,
my try.
okay. Oh, fine. No, I did drink. Sorry, chat. They told me I should drink.
Well,
So
actually, let me go to the bathroom real quick now that I'm done. Expel the wine.
I got them wet
I gotta expel the wine.
with coffee. Wait, are you into? Yes. Actually, I'm into that, but also just I think it makes sense as well since I'm ace, right? So I can't imagine anything being inserted in me, but I can totally imagine, saying what I just said that made Shio spill her coffee. God have mercy on those poor femboys. What do you mean? I would do it consensually, of course. What the fuck? No, if they don't like it, I get turned off. I'm into moaning as well, so if I don't hear any verbal communication in that way, then I'm pretty turned off. But yeah, I don't think I'll ever have a partner again, since I don't imagine anyone actually wanting to be in a relationship with me, like long term and in serious. And also, like, I'm at that age. Well, I mean, I'm still young, but as time goes by, like, I missed out on the youngster years where you get to test things out and have time to test things out, right? Now I'm like old, like I'm at the age where I have like a full-time job. Actually, I have 2 jobs, and I stream 5 times a week, and I'm trying to juggle things, both work-wise and streaming-wise, and I'm failing. And if I'm gonna not waste time, but if I'm gonna date someone, I hope that it's serious, right? And they're committed, right?
Yeah.
So I
came back to, but I agree.
Yeah, like I can't just date someone who's not considering like long term at this point. I'm at that age where I can't waste that time, if that makes sense.
Someone in my chat is like, I'm at that age and I'm not a hag. Don't.
I'm not. I will kill you. Someone ban them. Chat.
No,
mods ban them.
That's my goat, Toaster. I love Toaster. Do not ban Toaster.
Toaster, ban yourself.
Ban yourself now. In Minecraft.
In Minecraft.
Yes.
No, in chat.
True. Alright, I'm gonna reroll. Oh wait, what was your question again?
You told me I should drink and I shouldn't answer
the
it.
fantasies, okay. Okay, so
Isn't it my turn?
Yeah, it is. Go ahead.
Explain your favorite videos and why.
My favorite videos? I feel like that's supposed
like
to be
YouTube?
like, yeah, I feel like that's supposed to lead to like what kind of like NSFW stuff you watch.
No,
But
I think it means you.
ironically, like I just watch YouTube. Yeah, I like gaming stuff a lot. So I watch like a lot of gaming streams, for example. I have like a favorite streamer whose content I watch like all the time, but he's not a VTuber. Like in terms of games, he's not a VTuber. People who frequent my stuff definitely know who that is. Like who that guy is. I've spoken a lot about him like on stream and like off stream. But like I also like watch documentaries a lot, but it's usually like about like internet stuff or more niche stuff, like usually like drama or situations or stuff like that lately, because it's kind of entertaining. Like my life is so boring, so I kind of like seeing like whichever internet micro celebrity did what. But I think that's about it. Like that's all I've been watching lately. Just gaming and like documentaries. What about you?
Me, I watch. I do watch. Well, I used to, huh? I don't watch many VTubers, other than like my friends, I guess. But
You watch your Oshi too.
not as much anymore.
Oh.
It's kind of scary.
I can't believe you betrayed him like that.
I know. I feel kind of weird.
Impossible.
I love him. I love both of them. Stop. But no, I think now, like human wise, I watch Hassan a lot. I watch him every day. He's like my news source for every day.
Your new Oshi.
That's my American Oshi. I do call him that. I call him my American Oshi.
That's crazy. I don't really watch stuff like that. I only watch like games.
Yeah, I don't really like games.
Yeah,
even though I play games 5 times a week, but I don't really like games.
Bro, we need to get into games.
I mean, I'm playing The Binding of Isaac. I'm actually having fun. It's kind of hard to play while chatting a little bit, but
it is a pretty difficult game, but you'll get the hang of it.
Do you watch scary vids? No, but actually lately when I just downloaded TikTok, Yik Yak. And when I'm scrolling up, they randomly have these commercials of these like Chinese dramas. that are like 30 minutes long.
Oh
And
my
I just
God.
fall for it every goddamn time, and I'm just like watching this plot line.
That's
It's so
great.
crazy. I actually watched them before starting stream. I was like very invested in the story.
Oh wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. I was gonna say something and I forgot. Oh, about the scary stuff. I do watch analog horror when I can. But lately, there hasn't been like anything new to put me back into it. But I need to like see. I need to like check.
When it comes to horror, I like watching murder documentaries.
Oh yeah, I like those too. I like those.
But if it's not that, I do like watching like those like very obscure short form YouTube videos. But there
Yeah.
isn't many of those that I actually find very dark and unsettling and entertaining. But I
Yeah.
really do like the Adult Swim
Oh.
what's it called? Short films like there's people in this house, or
I don't know what that is,
something
not
the
gonna lie.
bear, this commercial has a bear in it or something like that. I forgot how it's called.
This commercial has a bear in it. Sounds
Yeah.
So funny.
Oh my god, I love stuff like that. Like I love creepy stuff like that.
It's creepy. It sounds really fucking funny.
No, yeah, when you press on it and you watch it for the first time, things are so unsettling.
Oh.
Like it's good, it's a commercial, and then things get unsettling really fast. And then you realize that like when you look at the video, you analyze it, there's like a website, and you go in the website and the website's creepy. I watched this when I was like 10 or 12, I forgot.
Yeah,
But I
like
just
that
rewatched
one.
that for funsies. I haven't found anything else that's like that though.
What was I gonna say? I forgot. I already forgot. I was gonna talk about like the horror stuff again. Fuck. What'd you mention again? I feel like it was something like based on what he said. I don't know. It's the Joker. It's okay. We can just move on. Should I say my question?
Yeah.
What app do you waste the most time on? And you go first.
App?
Yeah, yeah, application. App.
Let's see. Either, I mean, Twitch shouldn't count, right? Or YouTube shouldn't count, right?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, because I was gonna say do OBS or
If other than that, most likely, or Discord shouldn't.
yeah, Discord is another one for me too. It's
Okay,
like-
then Twitter, definitely Twitter then.
Discord. Twitter.
Chop
too,
chop,
yeah.
let's get that D&D.
True.
Yeah, not now.
What's it called?
This got to 100 to 0. Yeah, it
Yeah.
did.
Twitter, and I'd say like for me it's kind of Instagram as well. Scrolling reels. I need to like start posting on TikTok again this reminder. So I don't use TikTok like at all, and I forgot to like post any more like shorts over there. I need to do that. All right, let me re-roll. Okay, this is a good one. I got a good one. Which, oh, it's my turn though, right?
Yeah.
So what's your worst habit?
Not eating.
I agree. It's definitely that. For me, I feel like I have a lot of bad habits. Like the one, I'm not gonna lie. Let me think. I guess you would actually be similar-ish. I do have a tendency to like. not
You're a
eat breakfast, for
procrastinator.
example. Yeah, I tend to procrastinate like everything, and that includes like eating. Like for example, I do eat, but I tend to eat like super late, and I go to bed super late, and I do everything super late, and I'm always just kind of like hungry, sleepy. Always like I always have some sort of assignment going on. I always have like a thing going on, and I'm just always kind of stressed, and I have no idea how to balance that. So I guess that's a pretty bad habit, yeah. Not knowing how to pace things and like balance them. What's your question?
What's the best sex you've ever had?
Oh my god! What do you always get the worst ones? I feel like this was like casual stuff. You always get like insane stuff. Well,
Hey, the last one was casual. What do you mean?
I'm just gonna take a sip. I don't want to talk about stuff like that.
Yeah, I asked them, chat, if this was okay. Let's see. I'm not doing this unconsensually. Okay. The best sex I ever had was with your mom.
True. I should have said that.
And I've never had sex before, so can't relate. But someday I'll find the femboy of my dreams. Don't worry.
I'm not even like, I don't even want to admit the logistics. Like, I'm just not going to confirm anything. I'm just gonna take a sip.
Then take a sip, woman.
Well, already,
Shut up. Take a
another
drink.
one. I'm gonna take another one.
I said no, so I have to drink anyway.
Can't believe you're drinking because you're a
What?
virgin.
What's wrong with being a virgin?
Nothing. I'm just being a dick.
You see this, chat? I respect virgins. I'm like you. And trust me, I can lose my virginity anytime.
Oh my god.
Very easy for me to do.
I've been sipping like all this time already. Do I also have a coffee? I'm like, it's probably not a good idea, but.
I mean, if you want to.
Yeah.
What is party? What does that mean?
Party?
I see.
What happened?
Xiaomi will definitely know how to answer this.
Oh, you re-rolled? Wait, give me a sec. I'm
Yeah.
like setting up my wine again. Okay. Let me re-roll. Let me see. No. Oh. Okay. I skipped one. I'm sorry. I didn't want to.
What was it, chat? Mayonesa, what was it?
I do remember it actually. So like, if you hear it, I'll say it because I remember exactly. But it's your turn, so you go first. What's your question?
No, oh. Okay.
I'll say
Well,
it, I'll say it.
when was the most inappropriate time you farted?
When cuddling my mom, I guess.
Only that? Really?
No, I'm kidding. I don't know. I mean, anytime I was in public, I guess.
Like, okay, describe one of those
I
moments.
don't know. It's not like anything happened. I would just be on the train alone, and I don't know,
just
or
just
stuff like that.
take a
like,
big fat one.
Just
Yes.
happened to be outside, and the circumstances are right. It wouldn't be a big fat one. What the fuck? It would be like. I'm not describing my farts to you. What the fuck? You almost tricked me into doing that.
Answer the question.
I just said.
At the train?
Yeah. I'll say that.
Okay.
What about you?
I'm drinking to that. I'm not talking about my farts. Freak.
Oh my god. Well, I already forgot what my question was. It again, it was kind of like, what's the best sex act you've ever done or something like that? And I was like, oh, that.
Oh, how come you
Okay.
keep getting that? Oh.
I'm drinking.
How come you keep getting those questions? Sex act?
Yeah. But the thing is, I should have never mentioned I skip it because now you were gonna talk about it. Or actually, no.
Do you not want me to talk about it?
No, go ahead. Though it's not like you've ever done, so I guess it's kind of like you're actually also not answering. I guess we're all safe. No, the act out your first time was like a dare, so I skipped it. Best sex position you've ever had. I was like, bro, what the fuck? And I skipped it, and it's like this question now, the one on my screen. What, so are you gonna answer that, like the sex acting?
No.
Are you pondering it?
It sounds like you don't want me to answer it, so I'll just
No,
read.
I was kidding. Just say whatever you want.
I already drunk it.
Well, that's fine. You don't want to answer it?
Mm-mm.
Okay. My question is, do you have a hidden talent?
What?
Hidden talent. Keep it hidden. Yeah, do you have a hidden talent? Like maybe something like
Oh,
a
wait.
talent that you had that is a little more obscure.
Hidden talent. No, I don't have any talents.
Not even like something like I can twist my pinky in a weird way or something like that, like a fun party trick that you can do.
I feel like when I finish crying, I can like immediately go into poker face mode and make it seem like I didn't cry.
That just kind of sounds like some sort of issue that you should get checked
What?
out.
What do you mean?
Never
Like,
mind. It just,
I
it
don't-
just sounds like you can lock in. Actually, you're just very good at locking in. You're just very
Like-
good at locking in.
Like, I'll be like, and then I'll be like, hey, how's it going?
Oh wait, someone read the question, the one from before. Let's go back to that for a second. It was like, if you could only do one sex act for the rest of your life, my sipping still stands. I'm gonna sip again. I'm not asking.
One?
Yeah, one. It is
One?
a very risky question, but I guess the stream in general is super risky. So keep it hidden. Hidden talent. Keep it hidden.
In other words, you can lock in and at any time. No, yeah, like sometimes it's
basically.
random. Like sometimes, like for example, I've had many instances where I forget that the pot is still hot. So I grab it and
It's
it
hot.
burns, right?
Yeah.
But because I don't want to drop it, I just keep holding on to it.
Whoa, you're gonna give yourself like super bad burns.
And then I go, "Ugh." No, yeah, actually, when I went to, before I came to Japan, I had to like give them my thumbprints. And they were like, why are part of your like calluses on your thumbs, like your thumb, what's it called?
Like, thumbs, right? The
Your
tabs of your
thumb, what are these called, chat? Thumbprints? Fingerprints? Yeah.
The
Why
tabs of your
is
thumb?
why are your fingerprints like parts of it missing?
Oh.
And then I'm
what about
like-
smooth thumbs.
And I'm like, oh, it's because like I usually like burn, like we tend to like put tortillas on the pan and it's pretty natural like to burn our fingers
Yeah.
most of the time.
I can't believe you can like destroy your fingerprint by. That's
Yeah.
Like you can get away with a crime. That's crazy.
Nah, yeah, I thought about that. I'm like, oh, I can get away with crimes with this. Like if I keep burning my fingers off.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
But yeah,
it's-
like when it comes to pots, especially if like I'm boiling water,
yeah,
sometimes I forget that's like
for gore.
the handle of it is like hot
You
because I'm
forgot.
using the wrong pot most of the time too. I
Yeah.
grab it and I'm like, "Ah," like that. Like,
Right.
instead of dropping it,
Yeah.
because that would be terrible.
Yeah. Also, you don't want to answer like the other question, right?
No, I said no.
Okay. So for me, hidden talent. I feel like I do have a thing that I would say is like a party trick, but I can't really remember right now because I haven't like done it in a while. What was it again? I know that I had like a fun fact. I can do this type of deal, but I don't remember what it was. I don't know. I mean, I can do things like I can like move my ears, stuff. I can. I know some people can't roll their tongue, but I can. I'm doing it right now. Yeah, I don't have time to party. I want that fine. I feel like I don't have like anything like super hidden, like, cause like I'm very open about my art, for example. So that's just like a main thing, and like everything else too. So hidden stuff for me is like party tricks and stuff like that. Yeah, hidden talent that even I don't know. It's so hidden that I don't. I'm gonna say I can roll my tongue. And there was like a thing that some people can't do that, but I can do it. I don't know what it was. Was it like freely being able to move my fingers? Because I know some people struggle with like moving their fingers in like certain ways. And some people cannot touch their elbows or something like that. I remember, but I can.
The elbow thing is stupid. I think anyone can do that. It's just there's certain things that get in the way of that sometimes.
Yeah. Stuff like that, basically. Let's see. I'm gonna reroll. Oh, is it my turn or yours? I think it's mine.
No, it's mine. Let's see. Which of your family members annoys you the most and why?
Definitely either my dad or my sister, but I think it's more so my dad now.
Oh
I
shit.
feel like my sister annoyed me a lot more when she was younger, but like she's grown up and like she's like normal now. My dad, on the other hand, like has some habits that just kind of piss me off sometimes. Like, for example, he has like a tendency to like stir arguments for literally no reason. But the way he does it is that he makes a non-issue an issue. He brings it up, gets upset that like we think it's a non-issue, then it's our problem, and then later he's like I didn't do nothing, and I'm like, what the fuck is your problem? Oh my god. And he's also really bad at apologizing. The type of dad who like apologizes by bringing you like cut up fruits and stuff. Yeah, he does that to me. But I mean, it's kind of like it's not something he does all the time, right? It's like a thing I don't like about him, like when he does it. Because otherwise, I really love my dad. I really like him. He's a really good guy. But sometimes he just does some things that just kind of get to me. I'm like, what is your problem? Why are you like this? Oh my gosh. What about you? I mean, kind of already know the answer, but...
Probs my mom.
Yeah, that's what I expected.
But yeah. She gets mad at the consequences of her actions, basically.
Yes, yeah. I think that's how I describe my dad as well. He's just not as crazy as your mom, though. Like, he's more like with non-issues and stuff, like smaller things, and then it gets resolved like pretty quickly, but it's just annoying that it happened in the first place. And he's just not good at taking accountability for it. Like, he knows that he's wrong, he feels bad about it, but he does it again.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. So my question is, have you ever had a crush on a coworker? I've never had a job in my life, so I'm just gonna take a sip and like let you talk about that.
No.
You're like, you don't sound very sure though. You don't sound very sure.
I mean, I don't consider people I find attractive to be like crushes though. But there is this hot guy that I work with. But
I mean, that's a good answer.
But for me, I'm just like, just because you're hot, bro.
Is his
like,
personality bad?
No, he's actually a really nice guy. But like, he was like a newbie 2 years ago. Yeah. And I swear I had to take over the classes a lot. He's just like a beta and I'm like an alpha.
Bro.
The thing is like we have to work together to entertain the kids, right? Make a good lesson. And he's just so shy, he usually makes me do everything. And I'm just like, buddy, grow up here, man.
Grow up.
Grow up. Just because you're pretty, just because you're cute, just because you're hot, doesn't mean I'm gonna go easy on you, buddy. No, I'm pretty sure he thinks I hate him.
Does that mean that if he ever came up to you and he was like, hey, Tama, let's get lunch sometimes, just us two, would you say yes?
I mean, I'd be confused as fuck, but
you might say
I don't know, considering the trauma with the Tokyo guy, I might be. Listen, again, just because he's hot doesn't mean I wanna.
Yeah.
I'm interested.
Well, I wanted to see what he was saying. I wanted to see if.
I don't know if they at this point, and I don't know why this keeps happening to me specifically, but every guy I hang out with, literally just to hang out with, always ends up trying to pull that shit. So I'm just like traumatized at this point where like if I hang out with a guy one-on-one, they're gonna try to convince me to go to a love hotel. So I don't really want to deal with that unless I really, really know them. But I'm just gonna expect that in my head. I'm like, does he want to shaka me? Which is not a good mentality to have, but like, again, I don't care. Like, just because you're hot doesn't mean I will want to do that with you anyway. So
Yeah, that's fair enough. All right, let me reroll.
yeah.
Yes! Yeah! My inner
Huh.
freak is coming out. My inner freak is coming
I went,
out.
and then I started coughing. Jesus Christ.
I'm like that one gif of like that freaky Sonic right now, if you guys would know what I'm talking
Ew.
about.
Get out of here.
Wait, isn't it my turn
Disgusting.
too? I think it's my turn.
Yeah.
What's your favorite body part of a girl?
Ass.
Real as fuck. But I'm not really an ass person. I feel like I really like thighs. Either thighs. Either thighs or second place boob. Yeah.
Oh, is that what? You don't. I don't. Do I have thighs?
Bro, I never look. You're always wearing dresses. How am I
Thank
supposed
God.
to look? How am I supposed to look? Lift up that dress now. Yeah, thighs are nice. Thighs are nice. They're really nice. I mean, now I sound like a freak. I need to stop. Before I like go freak mode.
I like ass. I usually stare at ass.
Real. I like staring. No, I don't. Go
I
ahead,
like
what's your
staring
question?
at ass.
What's your question?
Tell us your most embarrassing vomit story.
Vomit story. Oh no, I have a really good one actually. I have a really good one. Oh my god, it just reminded me, but I have a vomit story, and it's one that I tell to like people and stuff. Like I don't know if I meet them. Oh man. So like this is a bit of a long one. I'm gonna try to shorten it though. So like at one point I was like the maid of honor at this wedding like of a distant relative and stuff. And I didn't expect to be like the maid of honor because I don't know how to describe it, but like I'm much closer to that guy's mom. She's kind of like a very distant auntie to me, and we lived really close to each other, so I would visit her often. And her son was getting married, and for some reason I was like the maid of honor. I didn't even know the fiance and everything, anything like that. But I guess it was because like the what's the guy version of a maid of honor called? That guy was also like a guy my age, so maybe they just wanted like to match that up. Like we were pretty like pink outfits and stuff, and I didn't even do like any maid of honor duties. Candy, I guess. But afterwards, like during the wedding, they had like a free bar. Like all the drinks were paid on by the bride and groom, so we could just drink as much as we wanted. And they had like this really fucking good like mojito, bro. Like it was so good. It was like the best mojito I've ever had in my life. So I kept getting it like over and over. I couldn't stop, bro. Like it was so good. I think I had like 9 of them, like 10 of them or something. With like a tequila and like one, and then wine in between, like 1 tequila and 1 wine. So as you can imagine, by the end of that, I was not a person. Like I was not Shio. I was like possessed. Something changed in me, bro. I couldn't even walk. Like I was just wobbling. Like it was that bad. And at one point, I wanted to go back to the room because I knew about his fucking over me. Bro, I was seeing double. Like it's that bad. And as I was like trying to leave, my mom came up to me because she wanted to take photos. So as you can imagine, now we have like this set of photos where I look like it's kind of obvious that there's something wrong with me. Like I have that kind of dead stare smile. But after I was done with the funny photos, I tried my best to like walk back, and I remember that I was like, I don't want people to know that I'm drunk. So I was trying so hard to like walk in a straight line, but I don't know how good I was doing that, like how well I did that, because I was wearing like high heels and the ground was like rocky. So like I was struggling to walk in the first place, like in high heels on rocks. while I'm drunk as fuck. I see double. I'm just wobbling around like it's not okay. But still, I managed to get back to the hotel. It was like a really long walk back. And when I get into the hotel, there was a parrot there. I hung out like 10 minutes with the parrot, and then and as I get into bed, I'm like, something doesn't feel right. So I stand up. Bro, I felt all of those like 10 mojitos coming back. So I ran into the bathroom, and by the time I got to the toilet, I had already had a feel count. I got it. So as you can imagine, now there was like a huge trail of like vomit across the room. My parents are gonna come back at one point. They were gonna see that. I was drunk, half naked. I was like, I don't know what to do. So like, I started trying to clean up. And I grabbed a towel, the only towel in that hotel room. I used it all up to clean a part of the vomit. Obviously, I was just kind of like spreading it all around, not actually cleaning, but I tried. I tossed the towel aside, and then I used up all the toilet paper, the only roll of toilet paper in that room. I used it all up. I just proceeded to like spread vomit more. I didn't have any more toilet paper, no more towels, no more anything. I didn't know what to do. And it was still like stinky and bad. So at that point, I'm like, I should clean myself up, right? So I got into the shower, like half naked. I still had like my underwear on. I got into and I started like washing myself and stuff. And then I looked at the shower head, and the shower head looked back at me. And I got an idea. I proceeded. I got out of the shower, like the shower head, and I proceeded to like pour water everywhere. I made like a water park out of the hotel room, and it was pretty authentic to like the OG water parks because it was like water with vomit. Oh, but it was everywhere. Obviously, that's when I was cleaning it up. I was just spreading it everywhere even more. Like there was so much water, bro. And then I took the dirty towel and I proceeded to soak it all up. And bro, after that, like after I made like an entire pool out of this poor hotel room, I was like,
what is wrong with you?
Bro, I was drunk. I didn't even see what I was doing. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
I feel like drunk Tama like that would still be logical for some reason.
Oh my god, that was the drunkest I've ever been. Time I had like 10 mojitos, 1 wine, and 1 tequila. Like, can you imagine how much that is? I was like, my DNA was made out of alcohol. Like, it was that bad. And then after I was done with that, in my drunk mind, I thought that it's all cleaned up, right? So I proceeded to go to bed. And then like, next morning it's like 7 a.m. I woke up, had like a migraine and everything, of course. My dad notices that I'm still awake. Like, when I'm awake, he comes up to me. He's like, "What did you do last night?" And I'm like, "What do you mean?" And he's like, "How much did you drink?" I'm like, a little bit. He was laughing so hard. I can only imagine walk into that hotel room, like smelling like vomit, with like whatever was left of the room. Like, I don't even know if I managed to like clean all of that up. I feel like there was still like water on the ground and stuff. Like, obviously it was not clean. And they came back to front. Oh my god, my dad was laughing so hard. Like, I know that he knew. I'm so glad he didn't question me more, because that was like so fucking embarrassing, bro. Oh my god, I never had like that many mojitos ever. I was never found like mojitos that good ever again. I'll probably do it again. The vomit water park hotel room. Oh my god.
Vomit water park.
Yes. Now give me a second. My iPad is dying and I don't want to model.
What?
My iPad is dying, so let me go grab my charger.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna re-roll for mine. Boop. I keep pressing the wrong ones.
Alright, let's see. You good, girlie?
Yes. the question that popped out is surprisingly normal, but for me this is where I'm like, whoa, this is a bit much.
Really? What's your question? Oh no,
My-
you haven't answered. The vomit
What?
story. The vomit story is your question. You haven't answered it.
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
Answer that and then say your new question.
Let's see. I feel like my worst vomit stories have always been on stream now at this point.
I mean, yeah.
Last
that's not
year-
too bad.
Last year I was going through it and I was like drinking a lot. And I'd do
Yeah.
like these drinking challenges. And actually this was like the worst one was when I first when I first collabed with Homer, Zaya, Wilhelm, and who else?
I can't believe that trio is like what brought you to alcoholism. I'm not surprised.
They made me who I am without. No, it wasn't. And we were doing like what's that purple guy game?
What?
Fall
Purple?
Guys.
Oh,
we were
I thought it was
playing-
FNAF. What the fuck?
We were playing Fall Guys, and it was like you die, you drink.
Yeah.
And I was gifted a whole, like, an expensive bottle of sake one time.
Ooh,
And I
nice.
forgot to buy drinks. And the thing is like, I can only drink whiskey and beer and not get like if I get super drunk, it's not like fucked up drunk. But
Yeah.
any other liquor or drink that is not that, I get fucked up.
Yeah.
And the thing is, I looked at the sake, and I
Yeah.
saw that it was like what 13-17%. Wasn't that much for me.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I can just take shots of this and I'll be okay.
Yeah.
And I'm not a gamer, so of course I was gonna die. So my concern was drinking liquor, right? Because I would totally get fucked from that. So I was like, I'll drink something less intense. The sake is a big ass bottle, but it's only
Yeah.
like not that much. So I'll take shots of that. Well, I kept on taking shots and I felt nothing. I was okay.
Oh,
Then
no.
all of a sudden, out of fucking nowhere, it all hit me at once. And I was just
That's
like
crazy.
super fucked.
Oh, that's
and
crazy.
I even threw up. I even muted and I went to go throw up and I came back. I was like, I threw up, guys. and- I broke out Homer so bad. He was yelling at me through like after that stream. He was like, what were you doing? Why? Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, sorry, mom. Yeah.
Oh my
He said-
gosh.
Yeah. Homer's surprisingly very responsible. I'm not. But I was just like,
Grow
yeah,
up.
yeah, grow up. No, yeah, they told me to grow up. It's true.
Did you see it?
The thing is, though, apparently, I read up because I couldn't understand why that happened to me. And so I read online that sake is usually drunk warm because you can actually regulate it better that way. Because
Yeah.
if you drink it cold and once it warms up in your body, that's when it hits you. So I drank it cold and I took the entire bottle of shots because I kept losing. And it
Yeah.
all warmed up and hit me at the same time. And so I got like really fucked from it. And I threw up in the toilet and I came back and I was on stream literally. I was like, guys, I threw up, you guys. And yeah.
Crazy. I'm glad you're okay though. I'm glad you're okay.
Yeah.
So what's
I
the new
don't-
question?
If you start in a romance, what would it be like?
I don't know. I feel like I'm a pretty sappy person. It would probably be like wholesome.
Oh, it would?
Yeah, I like being wholesome. I like when I'm into someone, I'm the type of person to like hype them up a lot, and I like doing cute stuff. So it'd be like super wholesome, I think. That's why it's like I'm very picky about people too. So like if I feel like someone is not as like wholesome as I am, if that makes sense, mindset as I am, like being supportive and like very empathetic and emotionally available, I get like super aggressive.
Mhm.
Yeah. What about you? If you know.
Mm, I actually took a quiz with Wilhelm about this, and I got mad at my result because of how accurate it was.
Oh, what to say?
Basically, here, was it in the chillin'?
Chilling on a Tuesday.
Chillin' on a Tuesday? True! It's not Tuesday, though. Lies. But I took a quiz, and it's like, what is your crush manual? So basically you take a test and it makes a manual for you. Like if someone wanted to date you, this is your manual. And so here, I'm gonna send it in the chat, in the Discord chat. Look at this. This is what I got.
Let me see.
Like, what's the dating caution for you? And look at what my manual's called. Like the fucking image too.
Leave me brain is crazy.
Leave me brain chaos. I feel like, honestly...
Can I read it out loud?
Okay, go ahead.
So like, dating user manual. Before dating, this will be the best romance ever. After dating, what if you break up? I need time, don't rush me. Politeness and respect, super attractive. Love should be pure, not calculated. I need consistent love and attention. Words hurt me deeply, kindness matters. Quite stress me out, give me space to think. Your good match is an empath pro. Your bad match is a straight up flirt. Yeah, that's pretty accurate to like pretty much everything you've been saying today.
Basically, but the thing is, I feel if I had a romance story, I could totally see it being like a tragic story where I like mess it up somehow because of how unconfident I am.
Oh my gosh, you really are unconfident because said exudes being unconfident. You're like, yeah, I know I'm gonna fuck it up.
Yeah, I'm gonna fuck it up. That's why when I got this thing, I was so angry. I love how it goes. Before dating, this will be the best romance ever. After dating, what if we break up though? Fuck.
True. True as fuck.
I'll be like the unconfident yandere, basically.
Oh my god, you're a yandere? You're gonna kill people?
I wouldn't kill people, but I would be crazy.
Real.
Like if I'm not assured of things, I get really unconfident very easily. You know this. Shiomi knows this. Shiomi is basically a victim of that, actually.
It's fine.
She has to riz me up every now and then.
I've went through worse. I'm kidding.
Feel sorry. Oh, okay, never mind.
No, I'm kidding. Don't worry. Oh my gosh.
But yeah.
I really don't mind. Whose turn is it?
Yours.
It's.
Or is it mine?
I don't know. Let me roll. Oh god, this is it's gonna make me existential because I actually have a phobia of this. That's fine. So what do you think happens when you die?
It ends.
That's it?
Yeah.
I don't like thinking about that.
I don't like thinking about it either. You did it.
I don't like thinking about it. If I like talk too much about it, I actually get panic attacks and I get like existential. Like the best way I can put it without like making myself like freak out right now is that I don't like thinking about like not existing, like how like once it's over it could be like just over, right? And like it's not like your vision goes black or anything, it just stops. And it freaks me out because sometimes I think about like how I didn't exist until one point, for example. So I don't like thinking about that either. Like how I didn't exist until I did, and then it's gonna go back to that. But I don't like detailing it too much because I'm gonna freak out. What I personally think happens, I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty like delusional about this because I'm scared, but I feel like something does happen. Like I feel like it's not the end. I feel like we go somewhere for sure. It's gotta be that. It's gotta be that way.
I think
that is, I don't know. I cannot know, but I don't think it's the end.
I worked in the medical field as a caregiver, so I had to like see the endings of many people.
Yeah.
And that actually made me have a phobia of thinking of that too, a little bit. So I try not to think about it too much. It makes me have existential crises as well.
Same. I get like very existential. It's called thanatophobia. I have that. like it's death anxiety basically, and when you think too much about it, you start panicking. Like that's what happens to me. And it usually happens like before bed, where it just suddenly like springs in my head, and I start like just freaking out. Oh my
That's
god.
relatable.
Yeah. All right, let me reroll. Or did you? No, I think it's your turn to reroll. Just,
Yeah,
like,
what's
see the
something
question.
you do with your friends that you'd never do with your partner?
Ooh. Well, the thing is that I operate with the idea that my partner is my best friend.
Yeah, I would like to
So
think that, yeah.
yeah, so I feel like there would be like very little things that are actually different. Maybe like, like what's the thing I would do with friends but not with my partner?
I mean,
is that a question?
yeah, yeah, but never with your partner.
I don't think I would never do things with my partner that I do with my friends. I literally cannot. I was gonna say like, because sometimes I just wanna like, I would just want to like hang out with friends, right? Like, there's still a difference, and sometimes you want like space from a relationship, and you just wanna like go hang out with friends, and that's it. But it's not like I would not hang out like with my partner, right? So it doesn't really count. Like it doesn't really count. Right? I don't think I have anything. I just cannot think of anything right now. I'm just gonna
Maybe, I guess, hide things.
But I don't think it's. I would not hide things from my partner. Is the thing.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I would never hide things from my partner, but I'd hide things from my friends. Because for me, like, I wouldn't date someone who I don't consider like a really, really close friend, you know?
Yeah, basically.
Because at that point, since I'm a crazy big booty Latina, they have to know how to cope with that.
We gotta learn how to cope with your big booty.
Yeah, you know?
Oh my gosh.
So I feel at that point they'd know how crazy I am, right?
Yeah, it's
They'd
stored in
know.
the ass. Craziness is stored in the ass, guys.
It is. The bigger the ass, the crazier you are. You know?
Yeah.
But so I feel like they would already know how I think and how crazy I'd be. So I'd feel more comfortable to share that or be more open to like showing that to them, right?
Yeah.
If I was bi, I would totally hit Shiomi.
Whoa!
In that case.
Any takers? We just got a guru.
Because she's seen the crazy side of me, kind of thing, right?
God, thank you for the good review. It's gonna help me.
She can deal with crazy.
Yeah, I can deal with crazy. It's gonna help my raise. No, I feel like it's because I also operate with the idea that I don't really like judging people, and if something happens, I wanna understand. So, like for example, this is actually something that pisses me off about other people. Because I do this because, you know, like, you know what they say, treat others how you want to be treated, right? So, but the thing is that I feel like not a lot of people actually. So when someone doesn't do it for me back, I actually get mad. I actually get like pissed off. I'm like, why are you like this? Like, why are you doing this? Like, I try to understand you, but you don't return the favor. Well, that's crazy. I'm gonna keep that in mind. So crazy too, but like, I'm crazy like in a bit of a different way. Like, I feel like I hold grudges sometimes. I get grudges, and I'm like, I know what you are. I'm gonna keep you in mind. Don't worry, I'm not talking about you here. You're fine.
She's talking about me.
No.
No, I'm the type. I'm a. Okay, I don't know. What type am I? Shiomi. If I was a partner, what type of partner can you see me as?
What does that mean? What do you mean type of partner?
Like, what type of partner would I be?
What's the type of partner? Give me like an example so I know what to say.
Like, do you see me as like a lovable partner, or do you see me as like a crazy? I see myself as a crazy partner.
I don't know.
Very obsessive.
I feel like I don't like
Or-
put people in categories like that in my brain. If you're my partner, you're my partner. You're lovable because you're my partner, and I like you because you're like that.
Okay.
You're crazy. So
Even if you're crazy, well, that's for me. That's crazy. Whoa.
I mean, it depends because like
Because
with
I
crazy
feel
people-
like
with crazy people, it's like, are you crazy but like you do things to like fix it, or are you crazy and you're just living like that? Because I feel like if I was to date someone who's like crazy, right, it would be because I know them well and I know that they recognizes that and doesn't like making it a problem for other people, if that makes sense. So I do need that requirement still. For friends, it's like not as much, but like if it's someone I have like in my everyday life, I would want like at least to work together on it. Like if you get like jealous, like why, right? Like what's the core issue? Like what causes that?
yeah.
Because I would want to like help you like fix it. Like you don't have to feel this way all the time. Like why are you feeling bad all the time, right? I want to help you like feel not that bad anymore. I want you to be confident in this relationship. So I want to be with someone who recognizes that it could be a problem, like works with me on it, right? So to me, it's not necessarily like a crazy partner. It's still someone I love, even though there's like some extra homework on that, like with the like helping them feel.
See, that's the thing though, because like for me, that's why I personally like can't imagine myself with a partner, because I can't imagine someone putting up with that.
But there's a lot of people who would.
Like logically speaking, I'm just like, you're saying, okay, wait, Shiomi, what you're saying to me right now is that you think there's someone out there who would love me for who I am and try to work things out with me.
Duh. Yeah. Duh. What? What kind of
That
question is
sounds sounds crazy to me.
There's like so many people out there, Tama. There's obviously someone out there.
I don't know.
I feel like there's a lot of people who are pretty aware of like mental health stuff, for example, and like who are more empathetic in general. So like if you had like an episode or something, they would be able to recognize that for what it is. They'd be like, oh, like something happened, like something is causing this. And they would feel like empathy, right? They'd be like, okay, maybe but they would want to help you first before anything else. There's a lot
For
of
me,
people like
for
that.
me, it makes sense with friends.
I mean, you just said
But-
that you want to date someone who's your friend, right?
Yeah.
You're your
I
friend,
would
but
want to
you
date
don't-
someone who's like my
Yeah.
best friend, like
Yeah.
my bro. Yeah,
Yeah, so like if your partner is your
not
best
not
friend-
in not related, bro, but like as best friends, bro.
Okay, well that's not what we're talking about.
Not Alabama, bro.
That's not what we're talking about.
Well, that's why I get angry at guys who get bro zoned. Because if you get bro zoned by me, that's a good thing. That means like I would consider you as a partner because I trust you that much.
I see.
But I don't know, maybe the other girl, like normal girlies, are different, huh?
Oh, I am. If I call someone a bro, it's like over. But I mean, it depends.
Oh, really?
It depends on the intent as well, because like during like back like during when I was still in my country, I did have like this other guy who I'm still actually very close with. But like, obviously that ship has sailed. But like I would call him bro, and you would be fine. But like if a dude, for example, is actively hitting on me, and I don't want to like give them the wrong signs, I do everything I can to like throw them off, right? So I start calling them like bro, and like do all of the like all the lines and all the stuff to like friend zone them as much as possible, saying it out loud to them like without being like, yeah, I'm not interested, right? Before they would like actually confess or anything, because sometimes it's noticeable, sometimes it's noticeable.
That's great. I mean, I don't really. I might also be a little aromantic.
Maybe
Because like I feel, and I think there is a category. I can't feel romantic emotions. I mean I have, but I don't think I'll ever feel that again. But I think I can't feel romantic emotions towards someone unless I know they feel that way for me first.
For me it's the opposite. Like if someone is interested in me, I get like so disinterested. I'm like, no, why are you doing that? Go. Like I usually like if I like someone, right?
No, but romantically, like all of the attraction because I get like I've gotten asked out many times, but for me it was very obvious that it was for sexual purposes, not because they want something serious with me. So but that's funny. I don't know, I feel like if someone like was genuine with me and was like, hey, I love you, be mine, seriously, for real, /J Janai
Janai.
/J Janai
Janai.
Aishiteru.
No way.
And then I go kyun. Like I would see that, like I would automatically see you as a love interest. I'd be like, okay, maybe I can work things out with this person.
Yeah, it just kind
of course I have
making the first step, like you prefer other people to do it, basically.
I can't feel those emotions by myself. Like,
yeah, you need the reassurance
you
that it would actually go somewhere. So when someone confesses, guarantee, right?
Yeah. It's like you have to ignite the fire in me.
Yeah.
Because like I don't know how to, like, I'm capable of feeling it, but I just like I don't automatically see people as romantic interests.
Yeah.
So it's just a bit difficult. You have to help me out a little bit. Help me out, Shinomi.
But I'm the same. I don't really like look at people thinking about how I want to date them. Like it still needs to like build up for that, right? But like for me, it's just kind of like if someone shows interest, that is kind of whenever I remember all the reasons why I don't want to date, and I'm like, oh man, like why are you enabling that? Go away. But I mean, in the past, I have like given it chances, even if I didn't necessarily like that person first. I'm like, they confess, and I'm like, oh well, I mean, I've never thought about it, but might as well give it a shot, right? Might as well like see, like just go out like once or twice to see if it like ignites that thing in me, right? But usually it does, and I feel like I'm just super picky as well. And when people confess, I immediately start analyzing like the picture, and I'm like realizing things, you know, like actually, I don't like you. I don't like you as much as I thought I do. I'm realizing that this is not gonna work before it even started.
No, but the thing is, for me, that wouldn't work if I don't know you. So for me, I find it weird when someone asks me out and I'm like, bro, I barely know you. Do you even know what my favorite color is? Do you even know what my favorite food is? Do you know what my favorite food is, Shio?
I do. You keep talking about tacos and you don't stop. It's avocado.
Not my favorite food.
Avocado. You like avocado, don't you? You like it a lot.
Okay.
I know that
she barely passed.
I know that you don't like carbs, so you don't eat like spaghetti and stuff.
I don't like spaghetti.
Yeah, but the thing is that lately you've been just talking about like tacos like so much that was my
I'm a Mexican who lives in Japan. I haven't had a taco in years.
Yeah. But I don't know, like for me it's just pretty much the same. I mean,
but you've never had like, oh well, yeah, I guess you did mention.
I mean,
you passed. It was like that, right? It was your friend, and then you dated, right?
He was always like someone I know, yeah. Because it's like in high school, like the way.
I guess it doesn't count, huh?
Like the things worked in my circle is that everyone just knew each other, and if you knew someone, you're gonna know the people they know as well. So I pretty much knew everyone. Like it was like a web, right? And usually like the people that I would hang out with, like more than like just a one-time thing, right? Like we would hang out like plenty of times, and then you would just probably pop up, and I'd be like, eh. But that was pretty much with my ex, like, the thing with my ex as well. But like the thing with my ex is that I had like a massive crush on. As I like down bad.
On what? You're cutting off again. My bad.
Oh, I said I had a massive crush on him. Like it was like the first time I was like down bad for someone.
What, really?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
I was like so down bad for him.
I actually can't imagine you being down bad for someone that's crazy.
I was like so down bad. The way I would describe myself when I'm like super down bad is like I Wanna Be Your Slave by Skin is a really good song. I would do like anything and everything. Basically.
Yeah, I
like,
want to do that too.
Yeah, like,
I love that
down
song.
bad, I would give anything. Like it's like super bad. Like I just become like a major sim, but it doesn't happen often. It's happened like only twice in my entire life.
No, same. That's what I'm saying. I think it's only happened like literally once. But
I feel like that's normal. Yeah, I prefer connection too. I like connection a lot because I'm also picky, right? So I like it when I know it's someone I can have that sort of emotional connection with. I know that they would care about me, they would be into me and stuff like that. So I prefer when it's someone I already know. And even when it's like someone I don't necessarily know that well, but I thought they're attractive or something, maybe I like something about them and I get curious, then I'm gonna want to hang out more with them first before anything. Right? Like I'm just gonna be like, hey, you wanna get lunch or something? You wanna like hang out? And, like try to get them more basically. And like I don't really like date random people and like really get on with them. If I start seeing someone, it's probably gonna take like at least a while until I actually like confirm anything. Like at least a month, right, of hanging out a lot.
A month?
Like,
oh my god! See, this is how I know. I feel like I'm picky then.
No, I am too because it's never actually gotten anywhere. Like I've done it like got anywhere. But like I feel like at least a month in the sense that you're someone I already knew. I want more one-on see if you like pass the vibe test, like the vibe check basically, and like see if I do like you. Maybe I thought like a thing about it was interesting. So now I wanna like hang out with you more to like find out more about it, like investigate your right. And I'm saying like at least a month, but it's usually a lot longer. Like from my experiences, it was always like first we became like good friends before it actually got anywhere. So it was just kind of like an estimate, but I really need to know them super well because I'm very picky, like I said. And if there's one thing I don't like, it's over. So I'm very particular about like I need.
Oh, you died.
I'm saying that I need to know like this and that about you before anything. Like, I need to see if you have any like red flags, for example. I need to see if you say a thing that I don't like, right? I need to see what you think about this. I need to see blah blah blah.
Actually.
So I just started investigating someone hard, basically.
For me, I think I'm realizing this as I grow older. I realize this the most, but one of like my number one things that I feel, because I'm very openly political, right?
Yeah.
So I feel like if we don't agree on politics, then you're unattractive to me.
I feel like that makes sense because if you don't agree on politics, even if like let's
no,
say,
but people just date anyone. Like it's not an important
like,
part of dating, apparently.
Because sometimes like people agree to disagree. But like if it's something that's super important to you, like in your case, for like right, it's really difficult to agree to disagree because then you just start arguing. Like they say something that you think is like super dumb, and you're like, why'd you say that? Like, why are you like this? I mean, you start arguing all the time, so it's just not worth the headache. Like it's just not.
Well, it's not even that. I think the biggest turnoff for me is when someone says they're not political. And that they don't want to talk about stuff like that. I'm like, okay, then get away from. I don't want to talk to you ever. You don't care about stuff that matters. That
also makes sense to me because if it's someone who doesn't really talk politics, you kind of like internally know that it's not going to work because you do. So you know that if you start talking about like the stuff that matters to you, they might not be as interested in it as you would prefer them to be, or there's a chance they're gonna say something you don't like, and therefore like again it's just not worth the headache, right? Plus a lot of people who say they're not really political, they actually kind of are, and they have like an opinion or two that once you like get to, they
start doing some silly salutes sometimes, like from my experience they do like this little
or like you say a thing that they don't like. It's just kind of like, you said you're not political, right? Like you could have just admitted that you have like some opinions you do care about. Like, why are you getting on my case? I thought you didn't care.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Yeah.
They
I feel
go
like,
actually, and you're
yeah.
like, what?
I feel like I also care about stuff like that. Also because like my entire family has like exact same politics, like all of us being the same. So I
Oh
feel like
wow.
it would be like a disaster recipe to introduce anyone who doesn't, because then they're just gonna argue with my dad, for example, and I don't
Oh
want.
shit.
Like even if let's say somehow I agree to this, right? You're gonna talk to my dad, and my dad is gonna be mad. And I
Oh
feel
my
like
god.
I feel like that's
I-
important to me. Like I would want to date someone who aligns with my family. That's
So
very
you would introduce them. When would you introduce them to the fam? Actually.
when I would do that.
Yeah.
I mean, I would tell my mom immediately that I'm dating someone. For example,
Oh,
because
wow.
she keeps nagging me about it a lot, so she likes knowing that stuff. Tell her.
Mm.
And a few months in, I guess, for example, with my ex, I think it was actually like even a month in. The thing is that I live like pretty close to my school, so sometimes my boyfriend and I would go to like my ex-boyfriend and I would go to like my house just to hang out, right? Just to watch movies or whatever. And sometimes my parents would come home.
Mm.
So like it was just kind of like guaranteed they're gonna meet him, right? But I actually never met his parents. They knew about me. They knew
That's
about me.
sus. Isn't that
But
sus?
no, but I kind of get it though, because he lives really far away, and we never really had a chance, because at the time we were like also graduating high school, and we're both like super busy, and he especially because he was trying to get into like a really difficult like medium, so he was studying all the time. So I went to his place like only once or twice, and his parents always got home like super late.
Mm.
So if I wanted to meet them, it would have had to be like at night, basically. Like we just never had the time.
Mm.
Like it's not feasible unless we like scheduled it. Like, hey, come have dinner with my parents and I, and we just never got to do that. Yeah, it makes sense to me. He got to meet my parents because we literally lived like right next to the school, so it was like very, very easy home, and like they would be there, right? Yeah, so that's fine to me. I feel like I prefer like if it's someone, because again, I only date if I know that person. So because if they already passed my vibe check, I don't mind introducing them like early, like a month or two in, because I already know they're fine. So I feel like they're gonna get along with my parents. But if they don't, then that's a red flag for me. I'm like, huh, what's wrong with my parents?
I just don't know. Like I feel like my parents would probably already know who they are, because again, like I would only date someone who is my friend.
Yeah.
So usually I do have this tendency to just, when I do call my family, I give them like a rundown of who I've been talking to and stuff.
Yeah, that makes sense. Same
I
with
think,
my
wait,
dad.
didn't mom say hi to you at some point?
Yeah, she did.
So I was like, I'm like, Mom, this is Shiomi, by the way. Say hi to her.
yeah.
So I usually just talk about people like who I hang out with my parents anyway.
Yeah, same. My mom usually knows everything, so.
No, your mom knows. You haven't talked about me, right?
I did.
Oh no! She knows I'm crazy, huh?
Well, I didn't say you're crazy. I just said like my friend from X place. I'm gonna go see her.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can tell her I'm crazy. It's cool. That'd be funny.
My bestie IRL was pretty crazy as well. She kind of grew out of it. Like
She grew out of it.
No, she actually did. I feel like she kind of realized that she's crazy too. Like she had like a character arc. So nowadays she's a lot more mellow, but she used to be like very like she would get angry easily and she would get jealous easily. And I mean, it wasn't like insane, but like it was noticeable, right? How she would get upset and stuff. But it was kind of like a joke in our friend group as well that she's crazy. But I feel like in recent years she realized that it's not okay. And I don't know how she managed to do that, but she just became like very mellow nowadays. She's just normal.
She's just normal.
Yeah, she's normal. I mean, she's not like she still doesn't take any bullshit, right? But she has a lot more self-control. Like she was telling me lately how she had
Wait.
with her boyfriend, and he's like friends, and like they all brought their girlfriends. Like one of the girlfriends brought her little sister, who was like a very petty, like egotistical, like 18-year-old or something like that. She was like really full of herself. Like she's like, I don't want to do that. Like I don't want to do that. It's too dirty. Or I don't want to person. And my friend was getting like so fucking pissed off with this kid. And she was telling me like, I don't know what came over me, but like suddenly I felt so much peace. Like I was so mad that I just felt so much peace.
Wait, how does that make sense? What?
Like she like became like so mad.
She became
that
the Buddha.
Like she like she had like a realization. She just kind of closed her eyes and she just didn't say anything. Normally like she's just telling me like, you know how like years ago like got into a spat with that girl. Now I was just so calm. I just got myself to not care, move on. That's crazy. And I was like, oh my god, that actually is insane.
And I'd be like, bro, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
You're 12.
Yeah, you're literally a child. Leave me alone.
You need to leave, kind of thing.
True. Also, I think I can answer one more question and then I gotta go shower and like sleep because I have a stream in the morning. So let's
Oh
do
shit,
that.
it's almost 1 a.m. Yeah.
Yeah, so I gotta go. But like, let's answer my question if that's okay. My
Yeah.
question, and I gotta go. So my question is, tell me about your first kiss. The silence is deafening. Hello? Are you pondering the orb?
I am pondering. Let me see.
Okay, I'm hearing you out. We hear and we don't judge.
I've never had a kiss before, so I don't know.
Oh, really? Not even like as a joke or anything?
Mm-mm.
Oh, wow.
Maybe with my dog, which is why it's funny though because I crave kisses. Like,
Ooh.
that's like actually, if I were to have a partner, I think that would be the only thing I'd do.
Yeah, that's very understandable.
Because I have my dog and I always kiss her. If I love you, I'll kiss you all the time. And that's my dog.
That's so cute.
And I miss her a lot. And I haven't kissed anything in so long. And so it actually I kind of twitch a little bit. I'm like, fuck.
You're like, I need kisses.
Mm.
Someone in chat is like, me too. Don't worry, Tawa, so you're not alone.
Yeah. Has anyone had their first kiss yet? Raise your hand.
Guys in chat, have you ever had your first kiss? Rady in chat is like, never kissed before. Don't think I'll ever. Real.
Wow. Mayonesa too.
Wow. Well, personally, I think my first kiss, at least that's what I remember it being. I feel like, honestly, I would not be surprised. No, wait, I think one happened before. Well, like when I think of my first kiss, I think of like what I'm about to say, but I think I did kiss before that too. Let me say both of them. So like when I was like 13, 14, I don't remember. I think it was like 13. I was like, and this was the last time I hung out with this group of people. Like I hung out with like childhood friends, like from when I was like a toddler, because I went back to like my hometown, hometown before I moved into the city we live in now. And it was like night, and I remember that there was like this guy there who I knew and I was friends with, but we were not particularly close. But I remember that I had a bit of a crush on him. And like my friends knew about it, so we were all playing truth or dare, like these like 4 girls and like this one dude. And one of my friends was like, she dared him to kiss me or something like that, so we kissed. And that's like what I remember my first kiss being. But I just remember that I think I had one before when I was a little younger, because there was like this dude in like primary school who really liked me, and I think I kissed him or something like that. But it wasn't because I liked him back or anything. I just don't know why I did it. I was in primary school. You cannot blame me.
Chat, to those who have never kissed anyone, including myself, how does it feel to know that Shiomi has kissed more people than you have?
Oh, I kissed
Write it down in chat.
I have kissed my best friend too, and she's straight. But we would make out a lot as teenagers.
For
even-
funsies?
I don't even know why. We're just doing it. Yeah, we'd have like sleepovers. I mean, okay, it never got past that. Don't get me wrong. We just like kissing. We could like kiss like.
Why did you say ew? Mayonesa said ew.
Can't believe this. Oh my god, my
Can't
chatters are
believe
gonna
that.
kiss each other. My chatters are kissing each other.
The chat's kissing each other?
Yeah.
I wish I had someone to kiss with. That'd be nice. That's the thing though, I thought about it. I'm like, I can just ask someone to kiss me just to try it out. But then I'd be like, but then that would be my first kiss. Do I really want my first kiss to be with someone that is not dating me?
Yeah.
So I'm
kissing
like,
my friends, but
I'm
only
just
the
eternally
girlfriends. Only the girlfriends.
trapped.
Because I know that if I kiss like girlfriends, they're not gonna think more about it. But like if it was like a guy, even if I would do it out of being anything more, so I'm like nah.
I would kiss on the cheek though. That's for me. That's
True.
normal. But on the lips,
I
nah.
don't know. I feel like I guess because I used to like kiss my former what the fuck were my former best friend? We're still besties. What the hell? Like because I would kiss my bestie all the time. I guess I kind of got desensitized to it. I feel like kisses are like they're not that big of a deal to me.
On the mouth?
Yeah, I would kiss my friends.
On the
Kiss
mouth.
you. Yeah, I would kiss you because it doesn't mean anything to me. I would just kiss you. That's it.
Shiomi is not gonna be my first kiss on the mouth. I'm letting y'all know. On the cheek is fine, not on the mouth though. And by cheek, I mean face cheek, not my butt
Yeah,
cheek. Okay,
your
thanks.
butt cheek. Yeah.
Fuck.
And I feel
Mhm.
like anything more than that does mean a lot to me, so I would not just do that with
Then the
anyone, but,
lips, though?
just, like yeah, holding hands too. I feel like it's not big of a deal. Or,
I
like,
don't mind
cuddling and
holding
stuff. I would cuddle my friends. I would lay on my friends. I would hold their hand.
Yeah,
I'd kiss
I don't
them.
mind that.
But
Mhm.
only that. Like I wouldn't want it to go past that, and I would obviously want it to be just a platonic thing. Like we're just chilling. We're all touch starved anyways. Might as well give each other a touch. Yeah, kissing the homies good night.
Yeah, kissing the homies goodnight is good.
Exactly.
On the cheek only. That's me. If we're
True.
friends, on the cheek only.
True.
If it's Michu, I might have
you would just
to
make her instantly.
think.
You're real.
Things.
Fuck.
I'd have to think real hard about it.
You would immediately start swinging the other way.
I don't know. No. I just think it's because we're literally a good match. I think that's why.
Not even Michu can get you to.
But I don't know. Like for me, I'm still. That's why I keep saying I wish I was like bi. You know.
That's what everyone tells me. Like,
But I
do
can't get up. I can't get it up. I can't.
Like my bestie also said she wishes she was bi, but she just can't. My another I have a guy friend who kept he was telling me how he wishes he was bi, but men suck, and I'm like, real. No, I'm kidding, but it was just a joke. I wish I was bi, but men are the way they are. So he was like, I pity you, and I'm like, thank you for the condolences.
I pity you.
But it's a joke. It's a joke.
I
obviously.
pity you.
Yeah, it's a joke. Yeah, I think this is the part where I go to bed. Tom, I'm gonna finish my wine. I was right. It was just this whole thing for me.
Let's see what the next question would have been for me. If
Alright,
you met a genie, what would your 3 wishes be? I like how these are just normal now.
mine is just have you ever lied to a friend? And the answer is duh. What's your
Duh.
most desired nickname? Shitto. If you got to have a
Shitto.
threesome with people in this room, who would you do it with and why? God.
Well, that one's obvious.
I'm in the room alone. I mean, I guess, yeah, you and you, because it's only us.
You and you. I
Yeah.
mean, Tama can mean, it means balls, so it'd be a pair of
Ew,
Tamas.
This is an awful question. What is the grossest thing that has come out of your body? I don't know. Pus? I have pus come out of me.
Shit.
Yeah, shit comes out of me all the time.
Yeah, every day. Well, I'm constipated lately though, but
Yeah. Alright, guys, I think this is it for today.
yeah.
I wanna go EP. I'm also so fucking sweaty right now. I need to go shower.
Yeah, me too, actually.
Yeah, but thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, Tom. Again.
Yeah, thank you for coming.
For coming, for nothing. Here I nut, here I come. I'm also very happy that my new PC finally works. That's it.
Yeah, it wasn't not 07. Let's go.
Yeah. And it finally works and I can like finally stream from this thing. I'm gonna settle like Twitch tomorrow because I have like a stream in the morning and I would want to stream on Twitch as well for that one. But yeah, that was great. Thank you.
Thank you for coming.
Hell yeah.
I'll see you later.
Yeah. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye bye. You guys are gonna have to deal with the black screen, by the way. You're just gonna have to see the black screen without the music or anything because I still didn't set it up. Here you go. Bye.
Bye. And I'm going to raid.
Are you raiding?
Should I raid?
I'm not, because I don't even know how to raid on YouTube. I just close the stream now. I mean, I know, but it's a bit weird. Like, it's complicated for some reason.
On YouTube? To raid?
Yeah, you have. It's called redirecting, and you have to like link the channel.
Redirecting.
Yeah,
Thank you, everyone.
You have to link the channel in the redirect thingy, and like, so you have to go all the way to like copy paste the thing. Like, it's really fucking annoying. But yeah, this is it for today. For today for me. Now, if it's okay.
Yeah,
Bye-bye.
you should. See you.
Thank you again. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Doo-doo. Oh god. Let's see. Let's raid. Actually, let's raid Vivi. They're playing near, so I'm gonna go to sleep, guys. I drunk. I didn't drink much, but it made me super sleepy, so let's do that. Have a good rest of your night stream. Wait, not night. Huh? Okay. I'm malfunctioning, y'all. Also, thank you for the donations. We now are at 300 bucks. That's awesome. Thank you again. I want to say Doritos, and it's not Doritos. It's not Doritos. I don't know. Domorito. There we go. My bad. Thank you so much for the 37 bucks and 31 cents. Muchas gracias. Have a nice sleep, Tama. Yeah, I'll see you guys on Tuesday for Tama Talks. I don't know if I put the raid message. Raid. Here's the raid message. Here is the sub raid. And I'll see you guys on Tuesday for Tama Talks. Again, just a refresher and reminder to new people who have followed. I do political commentary on that day, and those are my serious streams. So it's been pretty hard to navigate that because sometimes people think I'm gonna be like silly that day and start spamming things that aren't inappropriate when I'm talking about serious stuff. But yeah, just remember that, okay? Have fun with Vivi and be respectful. See you. Bye bye. Wham. I think they're there, right? Did it work? I'm still streaming. Why am I not seeing the stream? Channel? Channel? Channel?
Because I'm with you,
Oh, no.
Someone's dying on their stream. Jesus Christ. Okay.
What you're yapping, bro? You're yapping way too much.
But you make me strong.
I'm not clicking anything.